Welcome back. HL Productions presents Talking Chit with Big Boogie, straight out the motherfucking vault. Y'all enjoy part two. Yo, what up?
All right, so you was telling me about Terry Crews not doing Expendables.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
First off, why are they making another Expendables? Do we
I thought they was
really
done.
need another one? Do we really need another
Who
one?
else?
We do.
Who else they gonna put in it?
Who
Like,
cares? Fucking, they all kinds
They
of shit.
they had all the martial
Tony
artists
Jaa,
in it.
they put no Tony Jaa and no shit. Fucking
thought
Donnie
Tony Jaa
Yen.
was-
Anybody that was in any kind of action, anything, they gonna what they gonna do? Grab the guys from Contra?
Fuck
Next,
yeah.
like what they gonna?
Hey,
like,
Don the Dragon Wilson and they put his ass in them movies. See, I watch all that old dude. When it comes to action movie, I'm that guy.
They
Nah,
gonna
they
put
need
the
to
niggas
put
from Double
Michael
Dragon.
Jai White in
Michael
that.
Jai White, exactly. Because maybe he'll replace Terry Crews.
I'm not gonna lie, I like him though.
Oh man, you ever seen Blood
Like
and
who?
Bone?
Oh, yeah, that shit's
that
cold.
motherfucker's hell yeah.
Like who?
Blood and
Michael
Bone.
Jai
Michael
White.
Jai White. Spawn.
Oh yeah.
fucking-
Oh yeah, that nigga, he's
Spine.
dope.
Yeah.
He
They're
hasn't
making
been in
that.
it. I thought he
No,
was
they're
already
remaking
in it.
that.
Speaking of him, I just seen him the other day when I told you I was watching the Saved by the Bell. He was like,
He was in a Saved by the Bell episode?
because Zach and Slater were trying to dupe the guy, so Zach and Slater wouldn't have to go to military college or whatever.
Oh shit.
And so when they got pinched, they played a trick on him. So like he was like the military police. One of us like, oh shit, is that Michael Jai White? I swear to God. I was looking because he had no mustache, nothing, just looked like all baby
Well,
face.
because he was probably young as
He was
shit.
young as
You know how but you know.
Yeah, those came out like
but
25 years ago.
I know, he's like
But he
15.
could have been.
He's not gonna look like he does now.
But he could have been like a
Of
bot, you know, look like him. So, you know, I went to the internet movie database bullshit.
course. IMDb.
I said, oh shit.
He was like, look at this, bro.
Look at this bro right here. Look at this bro.
Did you tell your mama I said hi?
I tell your mom, fuck you. Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
I just want to say hi. What's wrong
Right,
with
no,
hi?
for real talk, my mom, come on. She hit me up this morning, man. I guess,
She been listening to the podcast?
nah, her sister passed away yesterday. She took a nap. Like, she wasn't feeling good. And she's like, I'm gonna take a nap. And she, like, passed away, so.
Damn, why you gotta bring us down, bro?
For real.
Like, I didn't know you was gonna hit us with the curveball like that.
Oh, because y'all brought up mama.
No,
Yeah, we brought up
you
your
don't
mama.
do shit like that, Boogie.
Right, like don't kill.
Oh,
the-
it's here.
No,
It's here. So
No.
rest in peace.
I'm trying to be
No.
nasty
Yeah.
about your mama, and you're like fucking it up right now. I don't like it.
I know, but
yeah, you just like killed the vibe in the room.
Nah, my vibe is still here. What's your Instagram? just send it to Boogie.
you
and
like
have him forward
Wingstop,
it to
baby?
me. If he listens to you, which he should, just tell him to forward it to me.
No, but
Like,
yeah.
here's the link for Pedacito.
You know, you guys know you guys my family because any motherfucker talk about my mom the way y'all motherfuckers do.
I haven't said.
I didn't even say
You know
nothing
what's
about your
funny,
mama.
though? Technically, like, have I really said anything bad about his mom?
No.
Exactly. Have I disrespected his mom in any way, shape, or form? I have not. I have expressed.
You might have made some.
The
No,
midget,
I
the
mean,
midgets.
no, I've expressed some admiration, but that's still not a bad thing.
You've implied a few things.
I'm
But
not implying a damn thing. Y'all are because y'all some filthy-minded motherfuckers.
no,
He's
you
like, I
are.
just want to say hi.
She's in
I just want to
Texas.
say
Okay, the worst thing I said was with the 3 midgets.
And
That's the worst.
And that shit was
But
funny.
what does that have to do with his mom? What does that have to do with his mom, though? What does that have to do
Because
with
you don't remember I was talking about him walking in the room and,
Oh,
and
yeah,
catching
yeah,
the 3
yeah,
midgets
right.
tag teaming each other.
You right.
That's horrible.
That was
It's
the
not,
last thing
it's
I
not.
said.
I might have to
So
go.
she doing okay?
Yeah, she alright, man.
Okay.
It's tough, you know.
He's like, if she needs somebody to talk to,
I'll hit you up.
Yeah, she can call me.
I'm just saying.
You can just forward
She
them.
needs more girlfriends. You know what I'm talking.
I'll be like, hey, girl.
Hey!
How you doing? What's the matter?
What's that bitch, Wendy Williams?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Voice be deeper than mine. Voice be deeper than mine. I'm like, Wendy.
Yo, so I did finally watch the Faint episode. He hit that nigga laugh like he said, he sound like when you're watching the cartoons, the Disney's when they fall down when they fall down the shit.
I love the way this nigga laugh. Like sometimes shit be funnier to me just because the way he's laughing about it.
Hey, that's all. Cause when I listen to our shit, dog, you hear Kevin in the back just
Don't it make
fucking
it like it's It's so much better. Like,
I
I
was
let
like,
him.
oh, shit.
Sometimes I'll be cracking up about something, but because this nigga started laughing, like I'll laugh like 10 times more just because.
We had
was we talking
some moments on this bitch though, like when all 4 of us were dying, like with that whole cat shit. That shit right there.
I was like, yo, what happened? Like, I was not expecting that.
They're like, what happened to the
I was just talking
podcast?
shit.
That shit was
Talking.
funny.
Hey, you know, and somebody, you know, I was talking about my homegrown shit. Somebody posted a meme, but it was in Spanish, and because it tells she's
Wait.
the guy's hitting her from the back.
What's up with your homegirl?
And she's pulling, and she's
Yeah.
pulling, and she's
Oh,
pulling,
patches.
and she's pulling the hair.
Never mind, now I know.
He told her
Now I
in
know.
Spanish. He told her in Spanish. He's hitting her from the back. She's telling him in Spanish, pull my hair. And later on, she has a big old patch missing. Like, don't you like to get you got twice? Okay. Like, what the fuck happened? Oh fuck! I didn't even save it. I forgot what the fuck it
You
was.
work with this girl, right? Don't you work with her?
I used to. I don't work with her
Oh,
anymore.
I was gonna say, bruh, you could tell her to listen to the podcast. Be like, yo, we brought you up. Like,
Tell her to send us a picture.
I can't
right? I just want to see this.
We're
I
gonna
gotta
post
see
it on
this.
our.
Hair looking like a soccer ball.
It'll be the next promo. Just take off the do rag, ma. Like a ladybug.
The fuck?
Like her hair looks like a Simon game. Like you just want to tap each spot.
She has like a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh shit!
Happy Halloween. Hook me up, babe.
Why your hair looking like crop circles? Like,
Oh shit. She's got signs.
the first encounter is on top of
Oh,
your
shit.
head. Ain't this about a bitch?
Her hair look like in a sightings fucking intro. Sightings.
Oh shit, we're so terrible.
We're horrible, but she likes that shit. So you go ahead, girl, with your freaky ass. Do your thing.
I mean, yeah. We totally got off subject. We was talking about how did we end up from Terry Crews to and Expendables 4? Like, why do we need? Okay, trilogies. Okay, I get that that's a thing now. Trilogies, like every movie now has to have 3 movies to it, which I think is stupid as fuck. But I'll accept it. But Expendables 4, we're on 4 now. What else? Who else do they need to kill and blow up before this shit is
No,
over?
because
They said the same thing about Mission Impossible. They made 5
killed
of
they
those.
killed Eric Roberts and Stone Cold.
Mind you, I haven't seen any of these movies. I just know that they're just full of action because I know that action movies typically don't have a plot.
They
just
killed-
be
they
blowing
killed
up
Van-
shit and
they
fighting
killed-
the whole
they
movie.
killed
And you
Van
don't even
Damme.
know why.
Yeah.
People getting kidnapped again.
You like
and
why?
taken.
What's going on? Like Taken, yeah. Like why, bitch? How many times
They killed Van Damme, then they killed Mel Gibson.
Damn, Van Damme died and Mel Gibson?
They were
They
Sounds
were
like
bad
a good
guys.
movie so far.
Van Damme was a bad guy, and Mel
It's
Gibson
just
was a
that
bad
Mel
guy.
Gibson.
Well, we know Mel Gibson's a bad guy.
I like me some Mel though.
It's just that Mel.
I
He
bet
don't have,
you
he
do.
don't have a lot of Jewish friends. Just to say that.
To each his own. Neither do I. So.
You don't know that.
I don't. I really.
I mean, it's not like they walk around with like a shirt on.
Hi,
that
I'm
says,
Jewish.
I am Jew.
How'd you doing?
Like Groot, they're like, I am Jew.
I am too, huh?
Like, what?
Fuck. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm just because I like stupid movies like that, action movies like that.
Well, most action movies are stupid. They have no plot.
I
It's
like-
just, it's just
Ronda Rousey was in that one. And the
Oh yeah, and the third one, yeah, Ronda. Yeah, so you know that was kind of fun. But,
I heard she was in that one. What was her part? Was her part like all of like 5 minutes? Did she die?
it was that part.
Did her
Did
character
she
die?
die though?
They
Did her
got
character
kidnapped.
die?
No, and then she was. Then she was in was it Fast and Furious, the Furious Ocho or one of them.
Here's
Furious 7.
Was
Yeah.
she?
do you think Ronda Rousey? Yes, she was. I do remember
I don't
reading about.
remember
I didn't
her.
see it,
And
but I read
see
about.
what they do with her and her.
I seen all the Fast and Furiouses. I don't remember.
She was the
She was
one.
in- She was in the when they went to Dubai.
And
I
they,
like cars.
they're-
Oh yeah, she was the security.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see with her, all they do is make her fight in all her movies. That's all she needs to do.
Okay, so I got a question.
She
like-
can't win in the ring, so she has to fight in the movies.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I said it.
Well, she did.
Hey,
Just
I
get
said
inducted-
she
she
gonna
did
knock
just
you-
get, but she did just get inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame.
Hashtag.
She
Boom.
did something.
I'm just saying, she did just get inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame, so she could
first
easily
woman.
just be
Well,
like.
because she was one of the. I mean, if you were the
But
first,
I'm just saying.
if you were the first person to fucking win a certain championship, of course you're gonna be.
Well, no,
fucking-
technically she
No,
was
but she-
also the first female signed to the UFC.
True.
She did a lot. So I mean, while
And she-
I get what you're saying.
And she kicked a lot of ass. The thing
But
is,
this is what okay. Do
She
y'all
couldn't
think she's
take a
high?
loss.
I like on some like I wanna say she's good looking,
she's-
but then I look at her again and I'm like, no,
you ever seen that movie The Gate?
no.
Back in
I've
the
never
day,
even
you know what I'm
heard of
talking
it.
about?
Who's
The
in
Gate.
it?
Stephen Dorff. He's like 12.
Who?
The guy that played the bad guy in Blade 1.
Oh yeah, the white dude.
Yeah, the guy that played Deuces Wild. I don't know if you've seen that one either.
Nah, I haven't seen that one either.
But-
But I seen Blade.
Well, so there's little creatures
Fantasy Blade.
That's like a Marvel comic too. Ain't it like a comic book?
It is a Marvel.
It's
Yeah,
a
he's
superhero.
Marvel.
Well,
Yeah.
he's like a.
He's
Isn't
Marvel.
he like an anti-superhero or whatever they call him?
Well, so there's a movie called The Gate, and these little creatures. It's supposed to be horror flick. And these little creatures, little fucking miniature creatures, come out of some guy's fucking head or whatever.
Oh, so Gremlins essentially.
Something looking like, but that's what Ronda
You know
Rousey
they're
looks like.
making that?
Ronda Rousey looks like a gremlin.
She looks like one of those creatures from The Gate, not the Gremlins
The-
from the Gate. Just yeah.
I don't know about all that. Like, it's not that she's like, it's not that she's not good looking, but it's just she's not good looking.
Like you know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You know what turns me off about her is like when she came out of WrestleMania with The Rock, and she just like, had that same face like staring at Stephanie in the mirror like it looked like she want to fart. Shut up.
The one thing I will give her is she's got an amazing death stare.
Yeah.
Like, if she looks like, you know how they say if looks could kill? She has one of those looks on lock. Like, if you know she's mad at you, like if you was dating her, you would know that she's mad at you, and she would give you this look of death where
She
you
is
just
married
wouldn't even
to
want
a
to fuck with her.
UFC fighter, too.
I will give her that. She has that look.
But you know what? I give her props though too because she made the transition from the Octagon to the WWE, and she's doing pretty good. I think. I thought her.
Did,
She's on a
Dave Mil-
suspension for 30 days, and she just got there.
Oh, I know, but you know it's all part of the story. But
No, I know, but
but
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
but the way
like,
the way she carried herself in the ring and all that bullshit, I thought it was dope.
No, Dave Mills
I like
said,
how she beat what's her name's ass. Ew, what's that? That,
Creature
is,
from the Gate.
that does not look like no. I think it's a little far fetched, bro.
Ronda Rousey right there.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's just a way off.
Right
Like,
there. Put a blonde wig on.
it's not that, but see, here's the thing, though. It's not that she's ugly. It's just like I wouldn't say
These
that
are
she's.
facial expressions. It reminds me of those.
It's
motherfuckers.
not even that. It's like I'm
Like her body
trying
type?
to find like I can say that she's not ugly, but at the same time, it's hard for me to say that she's cute. Does that make sense? So it's like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like I don't know where to stand on Ronda Rousey. Like, can she do a Maxim cover? And then I'll make a decision. Oh, she did. You're right.
She done swimsuit too.
She did, and it wasn't that good. I remember that. You're right. She did
It's
the
like looking
swimsuit.
at China and Playboy. It's just,
I didn't like it. I was like, yeah, China, but fuck Playboy. I saw her porn.
she didn't train by a bunch of wrestlers. Shit was funny. It was a wrestling gang.
That was Triple H's old jump off.
Yeah, see, Triple H is one of the
Triple
fucking
H
smartest
came
man.
He came up.
like
He
a
came up.
motherfucker.
Man, he was smart.
He pulled a Kevin Federline, but on
Ladies
a
and
way better
gentlemen,
level.
Pimp of the year,
Right.
Triple H.
He was not
Paul
playing.
Levesque.
He married into a rich ass family that ain't going
What
nowhere.
is that? Money
He
Talks.
never gotta
Oh,
worry
you
about
don't
it.
fell into some rich ass pussy.
Pretty much.
That movie's great. Money Talks with Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Love
Money
that movie.
Talks is a dope. Now that movie I've seen.
That movie was. Oh, you seen that one, Jay?
Money Talks with Chris Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
And Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
That shit is funny. See, I like Charlie Sheen, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I watched.
I always fuck
I
with
watched
Charlie.
2.5 Men. I
Here's
even
the
watched
thing.
Anger Management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched Anger Management, but even when people was shitting on him, like I was like, I think his character, like I think he's dope because of the way he carries himself.
Oh, yeah.
He's not afraid to admit, like, yes, I have crazy ass parties with strippers and cocaine.
Yeah, all
and
day.
let people, like, he'll put it out there, and it's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even try to hide it. To me, that's like,
I buy hookers all the time. Yeah.
like he don't give a fuck. Like a lot of celebrities spend so much time trying to hide that shit. It's like, but we know y'all do it.
Exactly.
Like we're not stupid. We know how
And
Hollywood
Tiger
Tiger
is.
Woods
Like,
didn't hide. He wouldn't have shit.
And then they,
exactly.
And then,
Tiger Woods probably would have been way better off.
and,
if
and
he
then they
would've
trying to
just-
shut him down because he went a little cuckoo on the internet. Who doesn't go cuckoo on the
No, they
fucking-
tried to shut him down. He went back. Well, what really killed him is when it came out that he had HIV.
Yeah.
Or well, did he have HIV? Or
Yeah,
is it
Yeah,
straight up
HIV.
HIV.
Yeah, when that came out, that's when it kind of killed his
Because
phone.
he
But
didn't
even
tell
still,
nobody.
like,
He's
honestly,
still. I think he's still relevant, man. He's
But
fucking
here's the
dope.
thing, though. It's 2018. They got. I
This
mean,
nigga
this
always
shit-
says that every podcast.
I don't know how
2018.
Him and
Johnson
Usher need to go
had
get
HIV.
together.
It's 2018.
Huh?
Him and Usher need to get together.
Usher doesn't have.
He got
no,
the-
they're not the same.
He got the bumps and he got the humps, man. It's just like, but it's all good. But you know what I like.
I always like Charlie Sheen's character.
But you know
though,
what I like,
the character
though?
he played.
What I like, my favorite episode though, which is fucked up, because it was after Charlie Sheen on the show how he supposedly passed away. So like,
How was his what passed away?
when Charlie Sheen supposedly passed away on 2.5 Men.
He died.
Yeah, remember they
On the
replaced him.
show.
Well, they replaced him with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. Cause he,
was so
cause
stupid.
he went at the director, right?
Yeah, so the brother,
He started talking shit about the boss. and
the
shit.
brother, he was a the Ronda Rousey cover. So the brother started acting like Charlie Sheen. So he walks in on the son, and the son's in there with a girl. And he goes, "Oh, so you're making out?" He's like, yeah. You know what happens when you make in? He said, you know what happens when you make out? What? You make in and out. And I was like, yeah. So that's like my favorite part.
No, I stopped watching after he left.
Okay, so I never knew.
I like Ashton Kutcher. He's funny, but
They can't replace Charlie. They shouldn't have never tried to replace Charlie.
Speaking of Ashton Kutcher,
what he do now?
well, his partner in crime, Danny Masterson, he's under the gun right now for rape charges. If y'all know who he is, he played Hyde in that 70s show.
Yeah.
And he's also the guy, if you ever seen that show, The Ranch, he's his brother in that show. But you know what I'm talking about.
Accused of rape? Accused of rape?
Accused of rape. You know, the whole Me Too joint going down.
But I mean, what are the details of the story though? Like, what was it, like a party or something? Or like he drugged somebody or what?
I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing, but
so Anonymous J just showed me a picture of Ronda Rousey on the cover of what looks like it's called Pinups, which I've never even heard of.
No, it was on the Sports Illustrated.
yeah.
Oh, it was on the spot. Okay. Well, that picture. So, again, see, I can't ever make a decision on her. Like, she doesn't look bad. You know what it is? It just hit me. She ain't got no ass. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. As a black man, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm just going to be honest. That's a one stereotype
Let's be honest.
I will fall into and say is that I am definitely an ass man, and she don't have no booty. Like, and that mole on her face, she got like some kind of mole on her face too that bothers me. It's too big. Like, I'm like, girl, you got money now. You can laser that shit off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody's liking it.
Oh, her man is liking it. Well, he might be ulterior motives too. You keep forgetting that. Again, she's not bad looking though. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not ugly. Like, I wouldn't put.
That she's with, like, he was with somebody that was better than her.
He was?
Yeah.
So then that sounds like a money grab then. So then he's K-Fed around it too. That's
Who's
what it
that?
sound like.
Travis Brown.
Oh,
You think he
Who the
K-Fed
hell
around?
is Travis Brown? The fighter?
yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that's dating or...
He's married.
Oh, he's married to Ronda Rousey.
They married, yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Because nobody cares.
Probably.
Because who's pining for Ronda Rousey? Like, honestly, like, who's like, oh, man, Ronda Rousey.
They're weirdos for everything.
That's true. No, there's an audience for everything.
Everybody
There
was
is an
saying that
audience
she
for
was-
everything, but I'm just saying for the most
Everybody's
part.
saying that she was dating Dana White and shit.
Everybody said it. Well, people just said they wasn't dating. People just said they was fucking. Like, that's how she made it, like, in the UFC. And you know what? Here's my thing. If she fucked Dana White to make it into the UFC and get to the levels that she got at, here's the thing. You can only do so much. Dana White can only give her the opportunity. He can't go into the ring and fight for her. She still got to train. She still got to go into that ring, and she still got to win those matches. And so that's why I feel like when people try to say stupid shit like, oh, you slept your way to the top, or... Okay, so Boogie was over here taking selfies, and Anonymous J had to give him this crazy look right now in case y'all wonder what happened. But, like, on some real shit. See, I done lost my damn train of thought. Fucking with y'all, man. What was I saying?
You was talking about Dana White can't go in the ring and fight for Ronda
Oh, yeah,
Rousey.
yeah. Okay, so the other day I was actually having this conversation about, like, people when they say, oh, you slept your way to the top. Oh, you slept with somebody. That's how you in the position that you're in. It's like, okay, it doesn't matter if it's in the industry, like the music
Don't be
industry.
mad because I did it first. No, I'm just playing.
It's not even that, but my thing is at the end of the day, even if somebody did sleep with somebody to get a certain position or get to a certain point in their career, they still have to carry the torch and move that torch forward.
Yeah.
That person can put you there easier, but you still have to hold it down and hold that position down.
Yeah,
so I feel like
sometimes
even
we
if,
gotta sleep to get to the top, man. You know. So.
But honestly though, do you see what I'm getting at though? Like, is
Uh-oh.
it really that bad?
Like,
hold on,
how
hold on.
Boogie put us
We-
on the show, but I got more fans than he does.
Hold on, we gotta,
Kinda like that.
we gotta stop the podcast because Jay just took the hair down. Let's get the angel music in the background.
Oh shit! Y'all hear the harps and shit?
The hair came down. Bitch is
Be
back
getting
up.
angelic
We
on
gotta
you
get some
motherfuckers.
security
Look
at the door. The bitch is
Looking
come
like
running
Puerto
in right
Rican
now.
Jesus up in here.
Hallelujah.
Holy shit!
Name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Puerto Rico. Amen, brother.
Oh, man.
All love. I got the best crew in town. I'll tell you that right now. I don't give a fuck. Any podcast you can listen to, I got the best team ever. Y'all don't like it, y'all can eat garbage.
Just eat a heavy dick. How about that?
We got Jumbo.
Go suck on Usher's dick.
Bumpy cocks.
That is not even how that works.
Oh my god.
Y'all are serious fuck.
God, this hurricane, man.
Do y'all fuck? I mean, did you ever look at Ronda Rousey as like attractive in any way, shape, or form, or you just looked at her as Ronda Rousey, the fighter? Like you never looked at her and was like, oh, she's kind of cute. Like be honest, like as a man, like if you ever looked at her and just been like, ever thought anything outside of her fighting?
At one point I did, and then I really started looking at her, and then
Right, and it's just nothing like you want to say. Again, she's not ugly. Like I would never say that Ronda Rousey's ugly.
No.
But it's just she's in between like the ugly and cute line.
He said
So I don't know where to put her. Like
she's in between average and beat up.
right, like I feel like
She's
like I feel
between
like,
cute and ugly. She cuggly.
well, because I feel like cute is like the lowest denomination before ugly.
She
in my
cuggly,
opinion.
man. She live in that both.
That's me. That's how I look at it. So I'm
She
like,
cute in the ugly way.
Hey,
yeah, like
there you
almost
go.
like
That's
a pug.
that's like a pug. That's the same thing. Like a pug. Like a pug puppy. Yeah, like a pug.
Because I fucking love pugs. They're cute, but they're like,
ugly.
it's like these ugly cute. It's like, oh, you're so fucking ugly and cute. You're so ugly, but you're so fucking cute.
Hey, but
I want to kiss your face.
What turns me off about her? What turns me off about her? Because not just she's a fighter, so when they go in the ring, she's barefooted. So you already know.
You don't like her feet?
Oh my god, she got money, dude. Pedicures is nothing.
Dude, have you seen her feet?
No, because I don't give a shit about her feet. I'm looking at her ass, which is non-existent.
Exactly, and there are her feet.
So all it leaves us with is feet, and that's on you. I'm gonna just go ahead and hand her off to you at that point. I'm like, nope, no booty, your turn.
I'm like,
You
Jay,
do what you-
pass her to Kev. Go ahead, Kev.
He don't need. Jay don't want her. You the only one that want her.
I don't want her. She cock it.
What's wrong with her
Mama,
feet?
she's about to, oh, I'm incriminating myself. I don't want her because she's I just don't want her, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody.
No,
really,
there's a reason Boogie don't want her.
But honestly,
Boom! Exposeaho.com. He don't want her because she white.
oh, is that what it is?
You know what I mean? Glasses here, says Pt2 podcast. You know about another.
Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and just ride on now. I don't agree with it, but hey, to each his own.
It's 2018.
I mean,
I
what
do
does
what
it
the fuck I
really
want to.
matter? Like, I don't know. I feel like that part
Okay,
is
okay.
like the last.
No, a lot does matter.
because
does.
because I mean I want
That's a mentality thing, really.
I want enchiladas, not hamburger helper, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is about
Yeah, but see, that's again, you're stereotyping though. Like you're assuming that just because somebody's not Hispanic,
I mean,
just means they can't make good enchiladas,
you know,
which is a lie.
my
You don't have to be born in a certain culture to make a
homie-
certain food good.
He don't care about the food, really.
I do.
I don't know. He
No,
do.
you
I
don't,
would,
fat
I
boy.
would,
I know,
would
'cause I
think
mean-
that he
Because
cares
you'll
about
take
the
your
food.
fat ass to Golden Corral. Shut the hell
I know I
up.
like that, but you know.
All is good. What do you mean?
Oh,
No, my point is that he don't give a damn about the cooking
I'm just
like
talking
that.
shit, but like real talk, it's just not my cup of tea, brother.
See, he don't like
That's
it too
okay.
bright, but
And then that's okay. That's why I said. I mean, I don't get it. Like I said, but I'm not
but I
gonna
mean,
knock you for it.
I need to cross over one of these days. I will, but cause I've never been.
I don't
show
know
me the
why
light.
everybody makes it like it's a
Blinded by
big
the
difference.
light.
Like it's really like, hey, I'ma digress.
Here on Talking Shit with Big Boogie,
Man,
Anonymous J,
yup.
Uncle Kev, HL.
But shout outs to Ronda Rousey though for a Hall of Fame shit.
Yeah, go shout out to her.
Like she really doing
Hey,
it.
so like Chuck Liddell, and all them got there too. Chuck Liddell,
Oh, I remember him
Chuck Liddell,
with the
I think
mohawk and
Couture.
shit. I forgot about him. Didn't he have an endorsement deal with like rock stars?
the whole Hall of Fame ceremony. All of them went in there at the same time.
Nice.
Fucking- Thanks, man. David gives his long ass straws and shit. They got the little regular ones and shit. And gives his one of the cups like this.
He's intimidated by it. He's like, why this straw so long?
You trying to insinuate something?
Now I'm gonna digress. See, man, I get educated on this fucking podcast with my crew, man, because HL be talking about digress and what's that other word you use? Yeah. Fucking that-
Caveat?
Caveat, yeah, all the smart words and shit. Like, Prince is a school word. No, but I was like, this thing. But no,
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. Trying to fucking smarten up our shit. A bunch of dummies in the
Come
know.
with Webster.
I know, huh?
Okay. So.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck, I hope I don't get the cats.
Come here, Patches.
Oh, who there?
Can't.
Who that?
Who there? Motherfucker was throwing wrenches at that fucking movie's classic. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
What movie?
Oh, Dodgeball?
Dodgeball.
I never seen that one.
That's where we get Patches the hula hair from. Goddamn.
I never seen it. You seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
I never
He
seen it.
said,
Wasn't
is
that,
it necessary for me to drink my own
Vaughn.
piss?
Is it Vince Vaughn? Oh, okay.
No, but it's sterile and tastes good.
Hey, you know what I just watched?
So what's going on with on some real shit though? Like, what's going on? Who's beefing with Nicki now?
Oh my God.
Me, nigga.
Oh my God. Let me tell
Chanel
you.
West Coast?
Chanel West Coast has no business beefing with Vanilla Ice. Like, she has no business
Yeah, let me do that.
beefing with anybody in the rap game because she is only cool because of Rob Dyrdek, and that's it.
What?
Yeah, Chanel West Coast.
So a skater put her on?
Yeah,
Is what you telling
she
me?
was a receptionist or some shit in this fucking show, and because she could freestyle like some corny ass shit, all of a sudden she thinks
Well,
she's a rapper.
she used to do cover songs, so she never really.
And then she got signed to Young Money, or she was
Yeah.
like Charlemagne called her out on
Yeah,
that fucking
he
show
did.
Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Charlemagne's like,
He did.
and she's
Yeah,
like,
on the show.
yeah, on the show. He's like, 'cause I told her her music's trash, and she got all spicy with him on there. And Charlemagne's like, you suck.
I remember
And
that.
she's
No,
like-
I
she's like,
do actually remember that.
I just saw Lil Wayne. He's like, that's the
It
show.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
that's how weak you show because you gotta drop names. He's like, it don't fucking matter. He's
No, Charlamagne gonna call him out.
you know Charlemagne has no fucking filter.
But
Dog. He
why
don't give a fuck.
why she trying to call out? See, and this is why I feel like this is a marketing scheme.
It is.
See, when I see lower level artists try to come at a A-list artist, I feel like you're doing a money grab.
well, she's-
Like you're trying to do a popularity grab.
Well,
Like honestly though,
well, that's
because
the
what's
thing.
the best way to get your name out there?
She's saying Nicki imitates her, like, cause I guess she did have a video that she was wearing rainbow colors.
Nicki
had a video
Minaj's
with
been
it.
doing this since she came out, though.
But Nicki had a video
Right?
where she was in rainbow
Thank
colors,
you.
and
Thank
Chanel
you.
was by the water, and Nicki was by the water. It don't fucking matter.
Before anybody knew who Chanel West Coast was, Nicki Minaj was doing that
already-
awkward
She was
shit.
already-
Thank you.
She was already on.
And this is coming from Anonymous J, he's not really a Nicki fan, but he's smart and he
But
understands. It's like,
that's
and I
real.
agree with him.
Because
Like
she gonna sit there, like Nicki was on before she was even fucking scratching and fucking
before
Right.
anybody even knew who the fuck she
Well,
was.
then, does that mean that Eminem swagger jacked her too? Because if you remember when he was doing the Eminem show and all that, he came out with the weird alternate personalities and all that shit. So did he jack her too?
At the end of the day,
Exactly.
anybody can claim that
That's
anybody
stupid, yeah.
stole something. Like as long as you can find a comparison, and especially with the internet, because
Not really
everything
when
is-
somebody was doing it like 20 years before.
No, I know, but what I'm saying
Or
is,
like-
is the problem is that the internet is stupid. So all it takes is for a person like her to say, "Oh, look at this example and this example of her copying me." And what is the internet gonna do? They're gonna run with it. It's just like what what's her name's husband was saying, Tiana Taylor. Her husband,
Oh, who the fuck?
she was on the she did the she's a singer. She does shit with like good music and Kanye West and whatever. She was a dancer that was in Kanye West's music video that everybody was
The
sweating.
name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Anyway,
It
go,
does.
I can't think of the video right now of the song, but she did a dope ass video for Kanye West.
Is she the one
she's
where
a-
she was like working out? And shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
video.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now you know who Tiana Taylor is.
It's like
okay.
Kanye ain't even in the video. It's just her working out.
No, it's
and
her
shit.
working out, but she's like, her body is dope as shit. But anyways, you'll like the video.
Todo yummy.
Anyways, it's worth the watch. But anyways, her husband.
You can even put it
was
on
talk-
mute and watch it, bro.
Yeah, he was on.
Her
He was
husband
on.
played for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, her husband was on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about this very thing. He's like, see, the internet will run with a lie because there was rumors about him saying how he cheated on Tiana Taylor
Yeah.
and was doing all this stuff, and the whole internet was running with it. Everybody on social media was calling him
Yeah.
this and that and the third. But then when the truth came out, with proof. Showing that like what they was making up was a lie, he said that everybody got quiet. He's like, because nobody cares about the truth.
Right.
See, when the lie is out there, everybody wants to jump on it and spread it like wildfire. But when the truth comes out, nobody spreads that. Everybody just shuts up and gets quiet. And I was like, that's very true. And even Charlamagne the God agreed with him because it's happened to him.
Right.
There's been a lot of rumors put out against Charlamagne the God that weren't
Like
true.
he hates black women.
Listen,
Yeah,
there's not
another rumor
enough
that he-
room
yeah,
in this
so-
world for Charlamagne and me.
I
We
want to
cannot coexist in the same
No, I
world.
feel like y'all can, but maybe like you
I
need to
wanna
handle
put
the west
anonymous-
side.
well-
Maybe like you do you on the west coast, and he needs to do him on the east
Nah,
coast.
I think
we
it's though,
can't
like, well, that's
coexist.
work.
Well, see, well, that's what they did. They fuck up. They put Joe Budden and Charlamagne, and they had a show. They got a little thing on YouTube,
yeah.
on YouTube, where they were like, it was like the top whatever. They were clowning everybody and shit. Shit was dope. But if you put them two with Anonymous J, that's money in the bank right there, homie. I don't give a fuck.
See, I think y'all keep forgetting how vicious I can be.
You can't, but you more like the suave vicious. This is
You're
motherfucker.
like the honey badger.
Yeah, this motherfucker just
You're-
beast. This motherfucker beast.
The honey badger, man.
You gotta get food.
That's
You got
good or bad. Like,
no,
Honey
the
badger
honey
kill-
badger's good. The honey
kill
badger waits
snakes?
until it gets poked a few times, and then
oh, okay.
The honey badger
saying?
kills
Oh,
snakes
because-
too.
oh,
like
but-
the mongoose and the cobra.
They can
You
kill
know what I'm
snakes.
saying?
Well, like what?
Oh, okay. I fucks with
honey
that.
badgers to me, that's like a fucking. It looks like I don't know. Like I'm weird. So the honey badger to me is like a sticky pussy. Like
What the
some- Or just like when people say catfish, is that a bitch that her pussy smells like fish and she has whiskers? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? No.
I think he
Today,
just-
Allow me-
nowadays, a
allow-
catfish is completely.
Allow me to digress.
Yeah, that's what you need to do, because I was not talking about
I know,
no
I'm just
sticky
talking
pussy.
Right, and I'm thinking catfish. I'm like, wait, you mean the show? Like,
No,
where people-
because everybody's like, oh, because like ever since that show came out, like people would try to talk to me on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, ooh. I talk back to them, and they'll ask me, are you a catfish? What the fuck?
Be like, I won't be using this ugly ass picture.
I'm a fat fish, man. But
You think I would use this
would this
picture?
really be my profile pic if I was a catfish, nigga?
Be like, I be using Jay's pic.
I'll be using Jay's pic and I put him in a homosexual fucking chat thing. But yeah, my name is Jay. My number is no, but real shit though, man. Like some people ask me, "Are you a catfish?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" And like to me, a catfish is like a bitch that sneaks with whiskers, dog.
Oh,
Bitch looking like Panchito.
oh my god.
Panchoilla.
Like Panchito. Look like the only Mexican in the movie Tombstone.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's
Man.
Oh
horrible.
my god.
We're awful. But
Yeah,
yeah,
talking about bitches that pussy stink. Man, what's up with them thoughts? Them
oh
thoughty
Lord Jesus,
thoughts.
Lord Jesus.
Them thoughty thoughts.
So Boogie, I work, and like I said, I know my job is to sit down my ass, don't do shit, watch people sleep. So I look at videos and shit. So I went to this video, I sent it to you guys, and it's the top 10 thoughts in the industry. And they started from one, and I'm gonna go down the list, and then we'll talk about it, because I mean, you saw the video, how the
Part of it.
how the bitches. It talks about everybody who's on the list and everybody they smashed and shit in the whole industry.
Yo, some of them was surprising.
I was like, what? Yeah. So here goes the top 10 thoughts. So we're gonna start from number 10. And number 10 that's good old Kim K. Kim Kardashian. HL, what you think?
I mean,
Because I know you think she's smart and you're on the Kardashian.
no, I said she's a smart businesswoman.
she's like, you're on the Kardashian.
There's a total different thing. You could be dumb as fuck, but you could be smart in business. There's two different things.
Yeah,
So-
look at Jay-Z.
Moving on. It depends. It depends on how they're defining thought.
Well, I mean,
Like that's what I'm thinking.
like the straight hoes, like all the fucking niggas she's been with in the whole game. Like Kanye. They're playing.
Hey, but okay.
But when they're showing that video,
But
video
I feel like these Instagram models be going through more rappers and more singers than.
We're only at number 10, bro.
Oh shit!
We're only at number 10.
Oh, we just started.
But okay, besides Reggie Bush and Kanye West and Chris Humphries, who
They're really.
Oh,
yeah.
haven't you heard that song by
Ray
Ray J?
J?
I hate it first.
Ray J.
oh, and Ray J.
Yeah, but see,
I hate it,
honestly,
I hate
I
it,
kind
I hate it,
of, I agree with Jay on this one because I feel like sometimes people see a woman that has been with more than like two dudes, and all of a sudden they're a hoe or a thought. And
See,
I'm like,
generally I agree with that until I saw that list, and it opened my eyes, HL. It opened my eyes.
I'm glad.
So this, so we're going.
He said, "I
So number 9. I don't know.
Finger in the booty ass
I
nigga.
don't know who this bitch is right here. But like, she's basically this bitch is like a straight up prostitute.
Who is it?
Her name's Elisa Violet.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, like look up.
Maybe it's because we're not Johns.
Yeah, but like she's like a straight up.
Maybe that's why we
But
never
she's a
heard of her.
straight up. She talks about being a fucking hoe.
Oh, well then let them
She
hoes
is a
hoe.
hoe.
No, like she was like glorifying the fact that she's a hoe. Like all these bitches talk about they real hoes. No,
I honestly feel like those are honestly, I feel like she the realest though. I feel like she the realest because she's probably dropping real knowledge. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, and I used to have this conversation with another girl too. I'd be like, there's no reason why I feel like a woman should be broke. Like, I really don't feel like that. And they're like, well, I have my dignity. I'm like, fuck dignity. You want dignity or you want to be broke?
And that's nothing.
I'm just saying, like
and the homegirl was talking about, yeah, these motherfuckers, they spend this just to fucking take these bitches out, but these motherfuckers spend racks just to get this girl's leg. Talking about Lisa Violet or whatever.
I have no idea who the fuck she is.
Yeah,
I don't either, but does
Never
she look
seen
good?
her, never-
She got ass?
Man, she bony as fuck. She's Skeletor. She kind of remind me of fucking Chief Keef baby mama.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chief Keef, baby mama's what?
Slim
Oh,
Danger.
yeah, she is.
The
Yeah.
one with the fucked up, you know, the Slim Danger of fucking Chief Keef baby mama. The one with
Yeah.
the fucked up.
So
real
how is she a thought? Like, who is she
She's,
fucking?
it says on the fucking. I sent y'all the link. I forgot who all the people she fucked with. Like she's a prostitute. Like she's a straight up hoe. She just,
Wait, is that a prostitute or an escort?
no, she's a pro. She said I'm a hoe. I got a pimp. I got a baby from my pimp. She said a hoe.
Well, how does she end up on the list? That's what I'm saying. Like,
She over there fucking rappers and shit. I forgot who the fuck.
That's
Oh,
what
so
I'm
she
saying.
a
I need
high-end hoe.
That's what I'm saying.
She a high-end hoe.
But that's what I'm saying. I need names. Like,
She's a
to know
Scottsdale hoe.
who is really like hitting.
She's a Biltmore hoe.
You know what? This look like the type of girl Childish Gambino would smash.
Hey.
No, I feel like, yeah, he would. Have you seen his girl?
No, I haven't.
That's why you don't understand why I'm saying that. Go look up his girlfriend and you'll understand what I'm saying.
Okay, so the Ocho number 8, Erica Mena.
Who?
Erica
That's that
Mena.
chick from like
DJ Envy.
hip hop or some
Yeah,
shit.
DJ
Oh,
Envy got caught fucking with her. And see what
Really?
DJ Envy's bitch ass did when he got pinched. He talked about I fucked around with this bitch. She's beneath me. She's this. She's that.
What's her
Motherfucker-
name?
Erica Mena.
She was on the
I know
Hip Hop
the-
Square.
Yeah, no, I know her name, but I forgot what she looks like.
And
I
like-
know her name though.
But like she was like, she's pretty bad. But
So why is
She
she
got
a thought?
body,
That's
though,
what I'm
man.
saying. Like, why do these girls in the, like? What are they basing this list off
they
of?
talk about all the fools that all the fools she ran up with.
So is it just the
basically,
more people
basically
they
with her?
slept
But
with?
basically with her, the reason she's number 8 is because she's a home wrecker.
Whose home did she wreck?
Okay, and I
DJ
take it, and I take this back.
I thought
hold on.
that he was married to her.
Yeah,
DJ Man was
he was
married.
married to his wife,
He's married
and he
to
fucked around his
somebody else.
wife with
With her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It takes two to do that
And I
shit.
take back Alyssa
True.
Violet. Alyssa Violet's not the host. His next bitch, that's number 7. Cat Stacks. That's
I do know who Cat Stacks is.
Cat Stacks.
I'm very aware
Yes.
with Cat Stacks.
Cat Stacks is number 7.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be a hoe with Cat Stacks.
That's the one that remind me of fucking what's her name's baby mama. Yeah, Cat Stacks. I got her.
Wait, let me see her picture again because I know the name. I remember her. She was popular
Cat
for like a hot minute.
That's-
She was like the next superhead.
Yes, she was. She was.
Yeah,
she
that's why
was.
I remember reading about her.
She called everybody out, man. This is
Cat
Who's-
Stacks.
Superhead.
Oh, superhead? Yeah, she did. She fucked some people up. But I mean, hey, they did it to
But
themselves.
yeah, her homegirl was the one talking about. She's a high-end hoe. She's Cat Stacks.
She
I remember-
ugly as shit.
Ain't she? Don't
Let me
look like
see.
y'all
I
Trailer
don't
Park.
remember. I do know her name.
Yeah, she ugly as shit.
I think she followed me on Twitter.
But she be pulling them. Motherfuckers be paying. She must have the golden chowchilla.
Oh, oof. I don't remember all that.
Okay, now
That's
number.
what she looked like.
I
a
do know her
chinchilla.
name. No, I do know her name. You know what it was? She was popular. That's what it was. So I know her because she was popular as shit on Twitter for a while. Like
She was like Sissy from CP4. Sissy.
like she had like people always retweeted her shit or whatever. So that's how. And she had like a nice little run where people was knowing who her name was. But no, I never. Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Number
Moving
6.
Look like she
Next.
got beat with a stick.
Number 6. And this was
Little
surprising
rat
because I
face
didn't even
ass.
know she was like that because I'm a fan. Christina Milian. They said she ran through like Future. She ran through fucking
The Dream.
The
But
Dream.
see, here's the thing. No, I know
Nelly,
she was
Nelly.
with the Dream.
She ran through all kinds of people.
Nick
that I'm
Cannon.
saying. Nick Cannon. Oh God. Nick Cannon be having them shoes though.
Nick Cannon.
Hey, I don't like
People hate on Nick Cannon,
but
but
I
he
give
be
him
smashing
I give
the
him props
baddest.
because he
He
get that
does, though.
Nickelodeon check.
She
He
got
get that
Mariah,
MTV
man.
check. He get that fucking.
Production money.
And he also get that motherfucking.
People
was it?
keep forgetting though. It's not the thing is that his all that wilding out shit, all of that is done through his own production company.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
He
Incredible.
owns every single part of that. Like
Yeah,
people
incredible
shit on,
entertainment.
Yeah, like people shit on this dude all the time, and I'm like, y'all don't understand how
I
much
just
money
can't
this
stand
dude
him
breaks
'cause
in.
he's
He's the one that signed.
I don't have
Peter
a
Guns
problem with
son.
Nick Cannon. I never understood
But I
why
respect
everybody
his
else
hustle.
did.
I respect his grind.
I feel like he's doing exactly what he needs
Why?
to do.
Nick Cannon ain't never really had no beef with nobody except for Eminem, and he didn't back down like no bitch though.
I give him
He
that.
did it.
But I give him that. I just don't like him.
He gets a lot of shit, and I feel
I
like
got no
that's-
issue with Nick Cannon. I think that a lot of the stuff that he did,
Like I said,
is good.
I respect his hustle.
I
as
like
well.
Drumline, other than music. Other
Like,
than
on
music.
some real shit though, I can't really hate on like Nick Cannon. I never could get down with it. Like I know that everybody like used to talk. Everybody talks shit about Nick Cannon and shoots him down all the time, and I never was on that train. Like I always was confused as to why people dissed him so much. I'm like, yeah, you can call him cheesy and corny, but I'm like, but he's breaking in that money though. Like he's doing it for a reason. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Like you said,
he's
he's
not an
getting
idiot. Like he doesn't sit here like thinking to himself like, oh, I don't know what. He knows exactly what
He's
he's
getting
doing.
the baddest women too, man.
Right, he's like, I know
That's
I'm a
true.
smile and cheese, and I'm gonna make these white people happy so that I can get this money.
All right, but yeah, so we're talking about Christina Milian, so let's stop stroking Nick Cannon. So look,
Oh, Christina Milian is bad too.
yeah, so number 5 though. Number 5 is the homegirl Cardi B. I don't know why.
I heard about
Besides
her.
Offset,
What else she's been with?
Apparently, somebody told me, and it was a Hispanic dude when we was talking about Cardi B. He said that she got with
I heard you got was it
with
Weezy?
Ozuna, or no, Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, well,
They're saying that she messed with like one of those dudes, Ozuna or somebody from Mambo Kings, or something like that. Because when they did that Crippy Kush song, it's called Crippy Kush. It's got Cardi B, Bad Bunny, I think it's Mambo Kings, Nicki Minaj, and Travis Scott. And she did that song with them, and somebody said that she apparently slept with one of those dudes, whether it was from somebody from Ozuna or Mambo Kings or something like that, or Bad Bunny, that she got onto that track.
I don't know.
that's still only 2 people.
But,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand this
on
list.
the video, like I said,
No,
if you
on
guys
the
watch
video,
the
it
video,
actually breaks it
breaks
down.
down everybody.
Oh, it's a video.
So
okay.
I'm just breaking down the list. Well, and number 4, which this one I felt should have been number 1, is the homegirl Superhead. Superhead number 4.
Damn.
Yeah, she should have been number 1, but you gotta see.
Yes,
you
she
gotta-
had done fucked everybody.
But you gotta understand.
She really did.
But see,
though.
but see,
no,
but-
that, but she admitted to
From
that.
basketball players to rappers to
but-
football players to
She was taking over the game.
Yeah, she was.
She was taking over the damn game.
Yeah, then she wrote that book and called everybody out.
But
look. Watch Superhead pop up pregnant. Everybody and their mama gonna be like, "Is it mom?"
Nah, not anymore. Because a lot of those people, ever since she came out with that book and shit, a lot of people she was fucking with don't fuck with her no more.
boys,
A lot of people cut that shit off. They was like, no, I'm good. So damn, who is above? Now my question is who is above Superhead? Because we know Superhead was like,
Well, this bitch right here, man. I mean, this one right here.
no, I was waiting for.
Greedy ass kid. nigga.
Hey, that was a nigga move, bro.
It's all good.
It was
Yo, Cam, shut the fuck out. Here's the top of that, brother. Anyway,
What the
I told him to put the lid on it, man. Sorry about that. So, so number 3 is Selena Powell. Now that's the bitch that blamed Offset.
That was the
Keep-
one that
keep-
was playing pregnant by
Yeah.
everybody.
The
Oh, well,
pretend.
then she need to be on that damn list
But she
there.
number Trace.
Good.
Number 2
I
kind
don't
of
know.
surprised me though.
Number 2, yeah, it was alright.
Who's number 2?
Go ahead, tell who number 2 is. Bro.
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose.
Listen, I don't think she been with more cats than Superhead.
No,
Not
she
at all.
definitely has not been.
But what the same thing that I said about Kim Kardashian, besides a few people who we know, and I was looking at one of the list for her, and obviously we knew Kanye and Wiz Khalifa. But then I was surprised Future, Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
The Odell Beckham one, I remember her speaking out on though, and I think that she was like, not so much. They were pictured at a party together, like flirting, but she had said that there was nothing that went down
Well,
with that.
there's some weird dudes sitting at home trying to research all this shit, making these movies. We don't know if it's for sure. 'Cause
That's what I'm saying. That's why lists like this bother me because I'm like, you got a bunch of people.
Well, we could argue about you know, the ranking of them and who's a bigger hoe than the next one. But
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, what does it matter if it's a bigger hoe? It's like, a hoe is a hoe. Like,
Big hoes, big hoes.
it's like, oh, well, you're a lower level hoe, so I can fucks with you. But them higher level hoes, I can't. Y'all just doing too much. Like, come on, man. Like,
You're one of them big hoes, ain't you? Huh?
It's like, come on.
Can I
feel
order
like
that?
that's ridiculous. Wait, so then that's it? Where's it? We got to go all the way to number one now?
What kind of hoe you want? Let me get a medium hoe. Huh?
they want that.
Oh, and number one, and I think.
Wait, who was number two? Number two
Amber
was
Rose.
whack. I don't
Number
agree.
one is Black China.
Oh,
Slugger. He's like,
Oh my god.
I think she takes the title. And the champion, the thought champion of the world.
The thought champions.
Black China.
I would have said Superhead number one, Black China two.
Well, Superhead's an old school.
I feel like Superhead
Superhead's
should be at
retired.
number one, but she has done.
She a retired hoe.
Yeah,
But still,
see, Black
though.
China's still active.
But she still got more bodies than the rest of them, though. That's what I'm saying. Like
She got
may be
more bodies
retired,
than
but
hitters.
But you got, but see, now
She
you
got more
these
bodies
new
in
ones coming out. Like,
Vietnam.
Black China's a baby hoe. She a baby in the whole game. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
She coming
Superhead is
up.
like the queen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
That's the Beyonce of the hold'em.
Yeah, like Superhead looking at Black China like
Black
that's
China
cute.
coming
I
for the-
remember when I only fucked two guys.
Black China coming for the title and shit. She coming for the throne. She said, I'm coming.
Watch the throne. I'm just saying, like on some real shit, I feel like Superhead should be number one on that list. Like if we're talking about thotty material,
She's like the Queen Bee.
she should be number one.
I
Not
see,
just-
Queen Bee should have
not-
been on that list too.
See, I feel like this list was based off of relevancy.
Possibly.
Because like you said, Superhead is an old school, but at the same time, I feel like she still got more bodies, more stories than any of those girls on that list. Like she can come out the gate with, the bitch wrote a book.
She sold
A
a
whole book about her hoeing. You mean to tell me she shouldn't be number one on that list? Because Black China can't write no whole book about her hoeing. I'm just saying, Amber Rose can't write a whole book about her hoeing right now.
Because she's still writing the motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, though. But Superhead already been there, done that. That's why I said she should have been number one.
Superhead.
Like he said, the Beyonce of thought. Like she should have been up there. Queen Bee.
That's Bay. That's Bay. That's the Bay of thought. That's Bay.
I mean, hey. And you know what's crazy about Superhead? Like, when I look at her, I'm like, she wasn't even that good looking. She wasn't that sexy.
What about Lil'
or...
Kim? Why ain't she on there?
That's what I said. Queen Bee should have been on that shit too.
Yeah, that's true.
She had to get her
See, that's
stomach
what I'm
pumped.
saying. I feel like this list was biased for certain
J-Lo.
reasons.
J-Lo should have been on that motherfucker.
Puffy, Ben Affleck.
Well, you know they ain't gonna put no dudes on there because
I'm
again.
talking about J-Lo. Talking about the J-Lo
Oh, I
list.
thought you were talking about.
J-Lo got J-Lo's list because she like the Vietnam Wall. You know what I'm saying? What all the names
Well,
are?
we know J-Lo just because she been married 5 times. It's like, first of all, if you're getting married 5 times, there's something wrong here.
But see,
I'm sorry. If you're on your 5th
that's
marriage,
the domestic dick though, man. She ain't like talking about the side dick and all that other shit. That bitch no fuck dancers,
I don't-
cooks,
you know what,
waiters.
though? On some real shit,
Probably
though.
Keenan, Ivory, and Wayans. You know what I'm saying?
J-Lo still look damn good, and I will be in line too. Just saying.
Don't you the same nigga that just said the other day that the booty has deteriorated, so it's not.
That's true. You're right. Because I was just about to caveat to that and be like, yeah, but she ain't got no booty, so I don't know.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
But she still
What
looks
they
good.
say- what they say in the
She
movies-
still looks good, though.
What
I
they
will
say-
give her that.
What they saying is super bad because that girl got a cheek reduction. Fuck, it's like slapping God in the face
Oh, shit.
for the gift he's giving.
Now,
you.
that I can understand why women get those done.
Oh yeah, because I seen some chichonas, man, and because they're fucking back. they fucking,
There's a bunch of health problems that come with big titties, man. That sucks. I feel bad because I'm like, man, it's such a blessing, but a curse
same time.
for y'all. Like, you know what I mean? A
Hey,
curse for me.
come on, hey, these man
I just tell them all the time, like, I'm like, look, I can volunteer. I'll hold them up for you. You know what I'm saying? At the film
I will
curse.
be your guy. I will be your support.
I'll be your bra.
Your support, bruh. What's
I'll
up,
be
bro?
your. Tell your mama said it.
Oh, I'm feeling a little tipsy.
Hear a gunshot go off. Boom.
Now y'all sit the fuck down. Was that a house party 2? House party 3? When they're all having dinner? What they used to call you John Boone.
Oh, yeah.
They talking about mama. Now I got to cut you. That's the rule. They used to call you John Boone. Ooh, I knew you. Fucking Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
No, bah. Fucking what's his name? Ronaldo Red.
Yeah.
Bah, sit the fuck. I knew you ghetto motherfucker. I was weak, dog.
Oh my God! Speaking of them, okay, so have you ever noticed there's certain people that don't age? Like they were always old. I feel like they was always
Fucking Betty
old.
White.
Like, for instance, okay, like the dude that played Craig's father. What's his name?
John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon.
Don't y'all feel like John Witherspoon been old since like forever? Ever since I've seen John Witherspoon, like from Friday, from the 90s,
Yeah.
he was old. He was an old dude then. He's an old dude now, but he don't look no older than he did in the 90s. So I'm like, how is you old forever, nigga? Like, you just stopped aging?
I like him though. I like him in fucking Boondocks. Fucking
But you know what I'm
granddad.
saying? Like, them old ass motherfuckers that just been old this whole time. You like, how are you still old?
James
like,
Earl Jones.
Right, it's like you
Morgan
just don't
Freeman.
look,
In the fucking Field of Dreams.
Yeah, all
right,
that
but you're like,
shit.
you don't look older.
If you pick,
Right.
they will
You just
come.
look old. Like you've always been old. You just always been that old nigga. There's so many black actors and actresses that they just have that old look to them. and they
Vanessa
just-
Williams.
Fucking Lena.
Yeah, but they just always been old, right? You're
fucking,
just like, wow.
fucking Lena Horne.
She's still pretty though.
Yes, she is.
Oh my
she
God.
is. She ages very well.
She has some beautiful ass eyes though, man.
Oh, her eyes, man. Whew, I get lost.
So food. That's all I can. When there's the episode of Boondocks, the itis.
Yeah.
We all started making Sunday dinner because his ass watched Soul Food. That's a movie about a woman who made so much bad food they had to cut off her leg. And he gonna make it for us? Nah, the itis was dope. That fucking whole shit.
Nah, my favorite one.
My favorite one is the Usher one when he's dancing.
I say the Xbox Killer.
No, I was
They was
watching that
looking
one
for
too.
the
What
Xbox
with
Killer.
Rum Nitty in them?
They was looking for the
Or
Xbox Killer.
Gin Rummy and
Yeah.
fucking what's his name? Yeah.
They like, how did you get that information? Riley was like, we talk to people. You know, we got this
You want
this
some
information
breakfast?
while y'all was whooping niggas' asses in the apartment building.
Y'all want some breakfast? I got peach jelly. Fucking Samuel L. I got peach jelly.
That show was the shit. It's so sad what
I
happened. to that
tripped
show.
out, man, because like they popped up on. But see, the Netflix version, Netflix version, uncut. On the Hulu version, they say nigga, but they block out a lot of cuss words.
You know, okay, so is it just me?
Boondocks
Like,
is on Netflix.
Man,
yeah, it's on
fucking
Netflix
Hulu.
and Hulu.
You want the password, dude? I got you. I hooked him up too with my password. I got you.
On some real shit though, like,
Family takes care of family, bro. Then bought that Netflix password. Got you, bro.
am I the
Got you.
only one though that like sometimes I feel like when they beep the cuss word, it's more funny. Like I feel like when I watch like South Park on TV, when they bleep out like the F word and shit, I feel like it has more of an impact comedic wise than when I hear them just say fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I feel like sometimes bleeping it out makes it more funny because I know.
Before Netflix and Hulu had Boondocks, they had the first 2 seasons on DVD. So,
Yeah.
you know, I got the full effect.
Not saying it's not still
But,
funny,
like,
but I
because-
feel like when they do
No,
the
yeah.
bleep, when they do like the boop, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's,
watching Robot Chicken.
oh man, I got him on Robot Chicken.
Because of Riley, though, when he goes, boo, hey, Tom, shut the fuck up. You know, that shit. That's my
Yeah.
shit right there. That's my shit.
I don't know. It's just sometimes that beeping though, because you know what they're saying. Like it's like your mind fills it in, but it's just more funny to not hear
you ever
them
watch
say it.
that fucking show on Netflix called Big Mouth?
Yes, that show
Oh,
is fucked
fucking
up.
Have you watched that shit?
That show is fucked up.
What is the fucking hormone monster?
The hormone monster, and then they got the female version, which is the whore monster or some
Oh, Lord,
shit.
these
or-
are- man, that fucking this bitch I used to fuck with put me
It's
the
Key
game,
and
man.
Peele. Like, actually, no Key, or I'm sorry, Jordan Peele is part of that show.
Yeah, that fucking. I was like, you know, my kids tried to watch that shit one time. They was,
Why would you let your-
no?
no.
No, so I didn't know what the fuck it was, and then they put it on.
A cartoon on Netflix is not safe.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I'm just like,
Unless you already
Hey,
know.
you know,
Right.
and my brother Major, some of his beats are on that. What's that? Brickleberry?
Oh, Brickleberry, I watched that shit.
Yeah, a couple of his beats are on that show. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Major be doing things, man.
I guess so. Shit. I did not know that because I
And he
actually
also
watched.
supplies the beat for our podcast.
I do watch Brickleberry.
Gmajor.com. Gmajor.
Yeah, G Major still ain't invite me to
Who
the
the hell
studio.
is G Major? No, I'm just playing.
G Major still need to invite me to the fucking studio.
Oh, he will. He will. I say relay the message yet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you on that bullshit?
Right? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
y'all can put it on me, dog.
Get your money while you
You can put it
bullshit.
on.
Get your money away.
me.
But tell me that song in the classic. I don't
What
give a
song?
fuck. Sugar Free. While you bullshitting? I don't give a fuck. Get your money while you bullshitting.
Oh, okay.
You never heard that song, Sugar Free? You know what Sugar Free is, right?
Yeah, but what song is you talking about?
While you bullshitting.
I don't think I know that song.
Oh, Lord Jesus, help him. I'm gonna pray for
Help
you.
him.
Sign Colita de Rana. I'm gonna hook you
Oh
up.
my God, this nigga is doing the most.
You're healed, my son.
You are healed. Eat a dick. He healed his dick, nigga.
Hey, that's cool though, man. If you was a hookup mama, I'll be your fucking daddy, huh?
Wait, what? What the fuck?
If you was a holler at my mom, I'd be your daddy though. Go ahead, bro.
No, that would make you my son.
Oh fuck! I fucked that shit up.
Yeah, that's right. I sunned you, nigga. I sunned you.
You be my daddy.
Just like they say in New York, nigga. I sunned you.
Damn.
You my son.
What was my allowance, bitch?
Now you gotta talk to your mama about that.
See, man, this is what happens when you drink. You get shit ass backwards and shit. This motherfucker like Jay looked at me like it was a fucking easy math problem. And I fucked it up. 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is 5. What the fuck? What the fuck you doing, Boogie?
Man, shit ain't right. The mathematics was off.
All right, so I'm for real. Like by the end of the summer, I'm trying to by the end of the summer, my goal is to have Boogie's mom in my DMs.
But in this podcast, I'm about to have my foot in his ASS. What is that?
Wait a minute. You know what? While I'm thinking
I'm
about
gonna stick
it,
my foot so deep up your ass.
no, you're right. You're right. You know what? I'm sorry. I need to switch my focus because Jay is Puerto Rican.
Don't get shot, nigga.
I'm just saying, Puerto Rican women.
Well, you have fun with that. When you find her, tell her son said hi.
Oh shit. Oof. Okay, never mind. Not gonna
Hey,
get
but go
involved in
ahead.
that.
Go ahead. My dad
I was-
probably still locked up, so you might be all right.
Shit.
But you gonna have to go to New York for all that.
Better save your tubes and fuels.
Nah, they she'll come to me.
Yowza.
Hey, she probably ain't got no Facebook though.
It's all right. I'll find her.
Bitch barely even spoke English. Just letting you know.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, Chad.
So he's really trying to disqualify his mom out of this equation.
Oh, him? I'm cool.
Right, look, Boogie's like, yeah, I'll help you. I'll help you find her.
We'll find her. We'll find her.
Like, anything to get the focus off of my mama.
Shit,
We
me and my
cool.
brother been trying for like 10 years, so if y'all are better than us.
We about to call Unsolved Mysteries. That dude, when that music always come on all scary.
What's your mama's name on
Unsolved
Facebook?
Mysteries.
Just tell me.
She's not on Facebook.
No, I'm talking about Boogie. I'm switching gears.
He said, I'm gonna find one a little bit easier. I ain't gotta hire no private investigators, no.
I ain't gonna spend no money.
What's your mama's name on there? You know, it's cool. It's cool.
Josefa.
Huh?
Josefa.
Interesting.
They call her the juice.
Interesting. Wait, why y'all staring at me? I'm just trying to.
We thinking about jumping you right now just a little bit.
No, you are. What did Jay got any kind of investment in this for? Like, he don't give a fuck. He's like, it ain't my mama.
He's my co-host.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
Shit, he probably want me to give him all the details when I'm done.
He's like, he don't give a fuck about you, man.
I'm so disrespectful.
I know, man. The only reason I say shit about your mama because she ain't with us no more. So
I'm not even
respect.
saying anything bad though. Like, that's the problem. You're making it so
but I know
bad.
what you thinking.
I don't know what you don't know what I'm thinking.
Because he don't even know what he thinks.
Oh, me? I don't even see his mama on here. He ain't got no. You slick. Okay, you slick. You ain't even got your mama on here. You ain't friends with your own mama on Facebook?
Fuck no, she be trying to punk the bitches that be trying to holler at me and shit.
What you mean? On the other podcast, you said you were friends with her.
Yeah,
you
you
said
did.
she comments
You
on
so
your
did.
shit with your lying ass.
Lying ass thing. It's
Hey,
all right.
nigga,
He got
call-
brothers. He got brothers and sisters.
call
I'm gonna just go
call
over
me
to them.
Simba, nigga, because I'm the Lion King.
No, this nigga didn't. Hold on, wait. That's okay. I see brothers and sisters on here. I'm sure they got.
You know, like half of them are hood brothers and hood sisters, so go ahead. They got different mamas.
That's hey. Well, then they mama gonna get. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm going to holler at them because I think one of them that says that my brother is one of the moms that I was talking about in the podcast before.
Whoopsie.
You and H.L. about to be Eskimo brothers.
The fuck?
Fuck yeah.
Wait, what's the name? What's
So both of y'all on your
mama's
phones
name?
trying to hook up with somebody's mama.
What's his mama's name?
Can we do this podcast? How about that?
We are
And then
doing
y'all-
this podcast.
And then y'all can hook up with whoever's mom y'all want to.
Stop it. Stop it.
What happened? I wasn't paying attention.
Look, he trying to find out. He's like, I'm about to kill this motherfucker over here.
No, I'm just calling the homies real quick.
Wow.
Me and Kev about to have a
You gonna meet me
conversation on
outside
the
and
road.
shit?
Shit.
Go catch him outside.
Cast me outside. How about that?
Hey, you know I still got another bottle in the car though. I wish I had some more hurricane though.
What the f-
Yo, like she's still around.
Who's that?
That Cast Me Outside girl.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? I
Like,
ain't gonna-
she's
I ain't-
still
I ain't gonna
around.
lie. She like has this one song, and it's a song, and it's decent. Like it's decent.
Decent.
Like the way she spit.
And that's shocking come from you
Yeah, and it's
because I
decent.
be trying to put you up on
It's-
actual
it's,
good
it's
shit.
decent. Like the lyrics are garbage, just the way but the way she spit it, it was like, oh, it was okay. Cause I expected like some horrible ass shit, like offbeat, super offbeat, like fuck the whole fucking disrespect the whole rap game.
Is it Morin?
Oh, disrespecting the whole rap game beat, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But nah, man, fucking, it was decent. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't like something I fucking bumped, you know. But I just heard it. I wanted to check it out.
you would.
No, not really.
Yeah, you would, nigga. You already said it.
It was decent.
You
though.
said it. I never heard any of her music. I know she dropped some music, but I was like not interested.
I forgot what
I'm not even gonna entertain that hoe. Like, I'm sorry, I'm
Exactly.
just
It's like that's why it's still.
I mean,
not even
and
gonna
that's what's
entertain
fucked
that
up about
shit.
society because they take something, they make people famous off of fucking negative bullshit. This bitch is over here disrespecting her mom, slapping her mom around, and because she said something corny, but, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so now she.
Actually, I don't know if it was correct. The saying was
But have
kind
you
of
heard- have
dope.
you-
Like,
but you
it
know-
was kind of a good comeback, but it
you-
got overused.
But you know what's fire? You ever heard the beat? The whole remix is how catch me outside.
No, I've never heard it.
Like that. Like somebody made a fucking. They took
Yeah,
the phrase,
they
fucking
made
made a beat out of it.
yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, they made a little song out of it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love when producers do shit
was
like
fucking-
that.
It was fucking funny as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
How about that? How about
I'm
that?
just surprised that she's still like relevant in any way, shape, or form. Cause like after that dude died, that Tina Shea, whatever dude, Tenacion.
Oh, XX.
Yeah, XXX dude.
Ivy.
When he died, they actually they interviewed her and shit, like getting her opinion. I'm like, why are we interviewing her?
TMZ
Like,
loves her for some reason. TMZ keeps her
Well,
relevant.
didn't you see all
Exactly.
over
TMZ keeps
YouTube?
anybody relevant.
All over
That's why-
YouTube, they was talking about how Trippie Red was messing with her.
Oh yeah, they try to put you because she's only like what 11,
11 teens.
She's young.
Yeah,
I
she's
know
young
that.
as
I
fuck.
think she may be, but I think she's on the verge of being 18. though. Like
Not
I think
even,
she's
dog.
like.
Not even. She's like maybe 15 or because when she was on Dr.
I thought
Phil,
she was like 16,
she was
17.
13 when she was on Dr. Phil, so she's probably like 15 now, if that.
Huh.
Because that was like a couple years ago, huh?
I have no idea.
She's like 13, so she's like.
Fuck if I know, I don't be paying attention. Yo. Like, I'm just surprised that she's still around because I know that whole Cast Me Outside
Because
shit
people
came
keep
out like a
making her
couple years ago.
relevant. That's why she's still around.
But what's crazy though is all she really was relevant for was that phrase, and I'm like, well, that phrase.
Well, that's
is,
like that. What's this little white girl name? Whoa, Vicky?
Yeah. And that little
I don't know.
Chinita too. What's that? Her
I have
little,
no idea who the fuck this
that
bitch
whole
is.
Vicky.
But yet, I seen her on YouTube
Everywhere,
and then
yeah. And
on
then-
the radio
and they have
talking
a-
about she's gonna be at some club in Phoenix.
And they have some little Chinita
What?
that co-kicks with her, some little 6-year-old, 7-year-old girl. She's a rapper too, but she's like a little Asian little broad. She's always with little
Lil
Vicky
Tay?
too. Little Tay or whatever the fuck her name is. Yeah. These people fucking, let me tell you something.
Like, these motherfuckers pop up out of nowhere.
I appreciate all our listeners out there, everybody listens to and tunes into our shit, but stop making these fucking irrelevant people famous. Make people famous that are doing positive shit.
Exactly.
Good shit. Quit making these fucking dumbass thought motherfucking. Bo Vicky ain't about shit. All she did was talk crazy, and she talked shit about Snoop with her homeboys. Oh, remember that? Did you see about that? So this Bo Vicky, she talked crazy, talk about
Yeah,
fuck, and they were all fucking right there, and Snoop and fucking Daz was like, I'm about to send Daz. Daz goes, I'm about to send the homies over there. Oh, and they changed their story real quick. Oh, we was just playing Snoop, because like Snoop was like,
Snoop is real, man.
Snoop was like, fuck you and Daz. You know Daz don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, I'm about to go over there, we'll get LBC on that ass and shit, you know? Yeah.
Ain't go LBC on that.
And these motherfuckers was like skinny jean wearing ass,
Don't
punk
let
ass,
that- don't let
Ethiopian
that
looking
white-
motherfuckers and shit.
Don't let Snoop fool, man. Don't let that shit
Don't let
fool
Snoop
you,
fool you, man. Yeah, just because he's fucking doing shit with Martha Stewart.
Right.
This motherfucker's still out there.
Oh, he still got connects for sure.
He the man, dog. Like right now, out of everybody, that's why I fuck with him too. Because like, you know,
That's what I was telling you in the last
the last
podcast. Like
he's a guy. He's the guy, man. Like fucking.
he managed to stay relevant in a culture
And-
that didn't know him.
And what's crazy, he's
Exactly.
old as fuck because when I was first started fucking with him in Deep Cover, I loved that song Deep Cover when it first came out. I like the way
Yeah.
Big Pun and Big
Yeah,
Big
that
Pun
was
and
his like.
Did this shit too though, but I don't care if I do that much. But
That
still.
song is what got Dr. Dre to listen to him.
Yeah.
That's how Dr. Dre even knew who Snoop was. He heard that song and he wanted to. He sought Snoop out to hear him spit.
Actually, well, no, because Warren G took Dr. Dre a tape.
Well, yeah, of that song, no.
Not
But
Deep
that's
Cover. Deep Cover was a whole different shit.
no, because that's what this came from Dr. Dre's mouth. I saw him in an interview and Dr. Dre said this himself.
Dr. Dre said because when we first heard Snoop, that's
Unless
when,
he out here lying.
no, because he when I first heard him, that's when I said I had this song coming out, so I'm gonna put him on it. It was Deep Cover. That's for the soundtrack for that movie Deep Cover. And you know what I'm saying? And so he put him on there, and that's what set it off. Because that's on Deep Cover. Yeah, and you don't stop. You know, that was the shit. And like Snoop was something different too, because he just came out real soft spoken, but he came out hard. I don't know. I used to love him regardless of shit. And his album was like the most anticipated album in the fucking world to come out. Because when the Chronic came out, everybody, I don't give a fuck where you from, everybody was bumping the Chronic.
Yeah.
Well, that was the intro to
RA,
Snoop.
you know,
I mean, honestly, that's what kind of put the intro on Snoop.
Yeah.
Like,
And even The Dogfather was a good album.
that was the launching pad for Snoop's career too. Like, it was a launching pad for Dr. Dre's, but it gave Snoop a nice
back in the
little
90s,
shout
man,
out.
everything fucking Death Row put out with platinum, fucking whether it be the album.
Well, it was just like No Limit when they was hot.
Oh, yeah.
Everything they put out was fucking platinum
Even
too, with them
fucking-
colored ass CDs they had.
Even the garbage ass fucking Skullduggery album, that album was horrible.
Who?
Skullduggery.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, exactly. But
Never
fucking
got that
shit-
one.
That shit was platinum. Because
You probably
it was
did.
No Limit. Mr. Servon was tight from No Limit.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Silk the Shocker was the worst rapper alive.
He was
Alive.
the worst,
But I had a Silk the Shocker album though.
Oh yeah, I had all three of them. But still,
Master P, Silk the Shocker, Mystical, the female, what's her name?
Nia X.
Nia X.
And then when Snoop went to No Limit,
I remember that was a weird time.
That album was-
Although the last meal
was fucking fire.
was a dope ass album.
But the first album they put out, they used KLC for this beats.
Yeah, it was
And
whack.
KLC's,
It was weird.
KLC's beats were good. The Beats by the Pound, whatever, they were good for like the no Limit
They didn't
people.
match Snoop style.
Mhm.
That was the problem with that.
So what Pete is, he gave him creative control. Do you think? And that's when he started. That's why the last meal was fired, because he brought his own producer.
Yeah, the last meal was on point, but I remember that first. You right, it was terrible. It was all No Limit beats, but with Snoop rapping over them, and it was just like.
And because
Because if you know anything about No Limit,
there
was
was the
all
last
hype and
meal.
shit.
And what was the other one? Because Snoop, there was the No Limit Top Dog. That was the one. Because they had this
Top
one
Dog,
song.
yeah.
They had that one song on there with Silky Fine. Remember Silky Fine? It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that shit.
They have a
Like
song.
Romeo and Juliet.
They have a song with Silky Fine and Sugar Free called "Trust Me." That shit was fire. He said, "I'm pimping that, you pimping that, she pimping that." Man, that shit was fire. I wish because they sampled Teddy Pendergrass. I wish you wouldn't trust me so much. That shit was fire. And then what's that other one? It was the Blue Carpet Treatment. Is that the one that has that one song?
That
Ballin'?
was after.
Yeah, but that
No
one
Limit.
song "Ballin'" has the dramatic.
Oh, I like the Blue Carpet Treatment.
that shit-
The Blue Carpet Treatment was.
I even
dope
like
album.
the RNG one. You know, fucking Snoop.
I thought that was on the Blue Carpet.
Nah, that
Treatment.
was the RNG. That's the one that has that's like he's like Rhythm and Gangster. He tried to fucking do like.
Oh yeah, Rhythm and Gangsta. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was a decent album too. I mean, I like most of his albums. Just that No Limit, that the game was to be told not to be sold. That one was weird because it was like you said, it was Snoop Dogg rapping over No Limit beats.
Yeah.
That one was kind of funky.
I feel like Jay is so lost right now. Like, do you even know what we talking about? Do you remember that when Snoop went to No Limit?
Yeah,
Do you know these albums at all?
a few of them.
Well, we only really brought up.
The way he's talking, man, you ain't on trial, bro. It's like,
Right, like you
like
hella
you bring it
quiet,
to-
like he ain't got no input. He's like,
Yes, I
he's
see
like,
you, bro.
I ain't give a fuck about none of
I
them
don't know.
albums.
I know what you're talking about, sir.
That-
I wasn't there.
He was like,
I was at the
I was
house.
listening to Mobb Deep, nigga.
Hey, Mobb Deep was fine. You know what's a light too over there? They fuck with who? Remember Sons of Man?
Why does that sound familiar?
They sing that song. You
Who?
think you had it all set up? It's like fucking fire. Sons of Man.
Never heard of
You think you had the perfect plan? That shit's fire. And then shit, when I was a kid too, growing up, there was one group called Mad Flavor. They were the first ones to put out that song, cause you know how that song Cream.
Cash was everything around me.
Well, they're the first ones to put a song out with that beat before Woo was even, you know. They're called Mad Flavor.
For the Wolf, huh?
Yeah, those motherfuckers was tight. I used to love a lot of East Coast cats too. Like
Speaking of East Coast cats, Tupac. Yeah, I said it.
Nah, y'all can
from New
keep
York?
him in the West. We don't want him.
Well, first of all, I don't
We ain't
blame
from
him
the
either
West.
way. I don't give a fuck where he's
that
from.
nigga.
We ain't from the West.
Supposedly his murder is solved.
oh yeah, cause
Blah blah
Cause
blah.
Keefy
They've been
D-
saying that shit for
Keefy
like
D
10
got
years.
the cats, and he's on his deathbed. So he's like pulling all this shit.
Oh, so now he's snitching?
Yeah, Keith D's.
Oh, now he know everything?
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden?
Because the one, Keith D, the one that was, that one that was.
I know who Keith D is. He was part of the investigation
and
for a while.
And because the motherfucker that really did shoot him, the one that's dead now, what's his name? Orlando, whatever the fuck.
Oh, Orlando.
Yeah, because he's dead, so.
Yeah.
That was his nephew.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Here's the problem that I have. I feel like the whole Tupac murder was so intricately done, and there was so many people involved in it, but there was also so many people involved in it that disappeared afterwards.
Exactly.
That
a lot of people was murdered.
It's to a point.
Mafia shit right there.
I feel like it's to a point now where you cannot figure out who murdered him.
Exactly, and just
because I feel like all the key players that was part of it that could have gave you the real are dead. Like they're gone. Like they took care of the people that actually had information.
Like on Goodfellas. Like when you say you seen Goodfellas when they started finding people in trash cans and people
like
in
I feel
freezers
like
and shit. That shit
all
was
they
dope.
left was the bottom feeders, the people that maybe know some things, but they don't know enough to make a case on anything. And I feel like they spared them. But the people that could have broke the case wide open
are dead.
I feel like they got rid of them because they was like, nah, y'all could just tell everything.
Like the security guard.
There's no way. I feel
that was supposed to be with Tupac.
But have you seen that video with him? He goes like,
we seen me and
on his walkie-talkie. Talk about we got him.
Yeah.
I hear that shit on his walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
The thing is though, man. KVD can sell that shit, but like I was reading something else, like even it was just posted the day that the Las Vegas Police Department still say it's still an open investigation. The case is not.
They ain't gonna ever solve it.
Never gonna be solved.
It's never gonna be solved because again, the key players are gone.
Exactly.
The people that you need to solve this case,
the people in this case, and the people in the biggest
and the
case,
mastermind's about to do life. So.
And I feel like I don't care how smart you are, like you're not gonna be able to piece this together
and
because there's so many.
There's so many.
As I said, the mastermind behind the whole thing was fucking locked up.
Yeah, like there's but he ain't gonna talk anyway though. Right. So I feel like the thing is that they're at a dead end. Like they really just need to close the case and
Puffy.
I mean, I think in my opinion, I think Suge and Puffy were in cahoots together for this whole beef. I'm talking about the whole beef. I'm talking about the whole fucking beef because they knew that if they started this beef, the motherfuckers they got together. They talked on. They probably sat down and said, "Look, we're gonna start some shit, and it's gonna make us money." And out of all the people of all these beefs, the motherfuckers that prospered the most was off of the regular selling shit with Suge and Puff, until Suge fell off and everybody left his ass. Because Puffy was smart about his shit. Suge kept it too gangster, didn't invest in nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, will you say that? I feel like they'll never solve it.
Yeah.
No.
But do you feel like
it's all some BTK killer shit?
Do you really think that it's something? Like, what's your take on? Like, what do you think? You think it was an inside thing?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I think the whole thing was an inside thing. It happened too smooth because at that time.
I mean, how was that smooth though? It was essentially a drive-by.
Hold up, exactly. It's a drive-by. Well, let me tell you because
in two different places, the same thing happened.
At that time,
both stopped at the light.
Both got lit.
The first car was in front, which was Puffy. And the car in the back was Biggie. Yeah. The same thing.
Wait, no, we talking about Tupac.
I know, but these things are the same scenario how it was.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But like the thing with Suge is that.
But don't you remember they were telling Pac to run the red light? They were telling, Suge was trying to run the red light.
But that was after the fact. I think he got bucked.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, man, like with that.
I caught that too.
With that though.
Open your mouth when you talk.
First of all, you ain't my
Speak
motherfucker.
right.
You ain't my motherfucking daddy.
Pronunciate your words.
This motherfucker spell pronunciate. Anyway.
Say pronunciate right.
Pronunciate, motherfucker.
P-R enunciate.
P-R conspiracy. C-O-N conspiracy. Now, but with that going on, like
with that going on,
fuck you, man.
Right, that boy.
The boy did that. Nah, but with all that situation, like Pac was about to leave. And like Pac was hot, like you said, he was hot at the time. He was about to do his own Machiavelli shit. Yeah. Remember, he tried to give him that Bad Boy or that Death Row East shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he was about to do his own Machiavelli record. That's what, if you look at it, that's what put out the Machiavelli album, the 7 Day Theory. Yeah. It's under the Death Row, but the Machiavelli records too. Yeah. So he's about to split, and Suge knew that he was going to lose money.
He was only supposed to do 3 albums with that.
And he did. He did the double album, plus he put out whatever the fuck the Machiavelli. Yeah. So and he did that shit in like record time. because he wanted out. You know what I'm saying? And Suge,
Well,
and
he
Suge-
did records high just because he spent a shit ton of time in
Not
the
just that,
studio.
I
He
mean-
just never left and just recorded all the time.
I'm just saying though too, like because he wanted out, and Suge wasn't happy.
Well, his reasoning for being in the studio wasn't because he wanted out. It's because he generally loved to make music.
He's like, his work ethic was, fire, but still, like, he was ready to own his own shit.
Right.
Maybe he wanted to go back to the East
He
Coast.
said
When
he wanted to work for somebody for the rest of his life. So it's like he wanted to do his own thing. And
So the
movies
theory is that because I've heard this theory where everybody feels like Suge like killed him because he was trying to leave. But how does that benefit him?
Because he keeps the
Like in your eyes, like how would that?
Because he keeps all the
because
masters.
he still has all the
everything
masters
else, you
and
know
the
what I'm saying?
rights.
Touche. Good shit.
I mean, and he was still putting shit out. After he was gone,
Yeah.
he was still pushing out.
He was.
Still pushing shit out.
Yeah.
See, like, cause like Biggie, they try to push shit out, but they just recycle verses on different beats with like featured artists and shit. You know,
Yeah.
that shit was horrible. Yeah,
I feel like it's actually the smarter way to go, because it's better to just take pieces of verses and put them on songs and make money off of that than to just put the whole songs out there as an album. Because now you just, but think about it. If you could dip into this same, like say you got album material, right? But let's just say you say, okay, I got 16 songs here that I could throw onto an album and make some money on it. Or I could break down each song, each verse from that song, and I could throw this verse on a beat with somebody. I could throw this verse on a beat with somebody. I could throw this verse on. You just change that one song into 3 different songs now because it's got a Biggie verse on it. And you're going to make money off of every single song that verse is on. Tell me that's not a smarter plan than just putting out that one song with all 3 of those verses on that one song.
What you think, Jay?
You
Make
just
more money that way.
Yeah, you just stretch your profit. That's just like when you get some. That's just like when you get some shit and you cut it and you stretch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask me how I know that, but I'm just saying.
So, but I didn't even watch Scarface. So.
That's why you gotta cook it and add a little something.
I'm just saying you
stir it
cut
a
it. You know what I'm
bit
saying? To
and-
stretch it. So I mean, you stretching something that you already got and you just stretching it to pull more money out of it. And I feel like that's where Diddy was smart with it. Because instead of just putting out the song with 3 whole Biggie verses, he's like, how about if I take this song and make 3 different songs with a Biggie verse on it?
But the thing is, those are recycled Biggie verses. That's the thing. He didn't put out. Those are
Exactly.
like he didn't put out.
Even better.
he
So
didn't-
you mean to tell me I can make more money off of some shit I already made money on? Win.
Well, that's why I wasn't buying. That's why I wouldn't buy that.
But that's what I'm saying. From a businessman standpoint, I'm just telling you, like, it's
But
smart.
I'm
What you
saying-
mean? He had already spit that "What's Beef."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when they came out with it with Bone Thugs and Harmony
Yeah.
on what was it, Life After Death or
Nah,
or
it was
the final chapter?
some
Yeah.
shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it was
I
like
like that song.
Yeah, it's
you know
a
what
good
I'm saying? That
song.
shit was tight to me. With who was it? Jazzy Faye on it.
They did long song. What's that the one? That's the one with the worst song that came out with was I like the one that came out with too, with Luda talk, spit your game, talk you shit. They kept
That's
yeah.
not Luda. That's
No,
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Luda was on it with them. Spit your game, talk you shit.
No,
grab
that
your
was
gat,
Biggie and
spit your
Biggie and
game,
Bone
talk your
Thugs.
shit. Was it?
It's
Yeah.
Biggie.
Oh no, but I'm saying they took that part for the hook. Ludacris was
Oh.
on that shit. Spit that game, talk. I'm saying that's.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, they that's how they made that fucking new shit. And that Pac's Life album was fucking horrible. T.I. and the Shiny Pac's Life. I like what Eminem did with Loyal to the Game though. I like that.
You talking about the one that they did where they had Biggie and Tupac on it?
No, that's the other one. That's but
I do like Dead Wrong. Dead Wrong with Biggie and Eminem.
yeah, that's a good one.
You
You're
remember
dead
Dead
wrong.
You're dead wrong. Yo, Big, you dead wrong.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, you gotta go listen to that one. Well, M's verse.
What was
on
that
there
one
is
like the
crazy as
Rebirth
shit.
or something? What's the name of that album? Because it was
Who?
it was like
That's an Eminem album.
Which
The
one?
Rebirth.
I know Eminem did
'Cause
them,
that was like
the Tupac's. Some of
yeah,
Tupac's album.
he's the one that did Lost to the Game. He
Yeah.
produced that whole shit.
Yeah.
That was a good album because that's that song, My Ghetto God.
Tupac didn't like him either.
Tupac didn't even know him.
Tupac did like who?
Eminem.
Eminem was
How
even
is he?
around. Yeah,
Wait, Eminem wasn't even.
Yeah, Eminem came out like 97, 98. Pac was already
Pac,
gone.
no, yeah, he
Pac
came
was
out around
dead.
98, 99. Pac was dead.
What you talking about?
He didn't like Bone Thugs and
Hey,
Harmony.
put down the hurricane.
He did?
Rambo.
Oh, remember Remember
we
already
was talking
had
about
this
that. Yeah, the
conversation.
combo. They was beefing over the word thug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But I didn't know that he had I didn't know he didn't like them.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
was
didn't know-
actually talking shit about them, and they went on the whole beef shit and was like, "Fuck that motherfucker," and "Fuck the
But
West
they did
Coast."
a song with him.
Cause after the money talks, papa.
No, oh, I know. Trust me, I know. They the only ones they did a song with him and Biggie,
Man,
which is crazy.
Lazy Bones still coming out with music.
Oh yeah, I know that. I peeped some
You
of
heard
his
new
shit.
shit?
I haven't heard his latest shit, but I have heard some of his older solo shit. Like he got this one called
There's one song, Explosive. That shit's tight.
yeah,
When
Lazy.
we at it again, that one's tight.
Nice.
Is one of them like sick or something? I don't remember which one.
What's sickle cell?
I said
one of them
I said
sick.
one of them was sick.
No, that's my beat.
His mom did have sickle cell.
I know.
When she
One
died.
of you niggas have sickle cell or something.
No, I
you
was
motherfuckers
saying
got sickle cell or
somebody
some
had like
shit?
diabetes or some shit. Like,
Oh, diabetes? I ain't worried about that.
Diabetes, sugar diabetes.
If you got money, diabetes ain't shit. Like diabetes ain't nothing. It's like, I mean, I guess. They just not. I'm just telling you. Like, end of the day, they're never gonna solve Tupac's murder. They're not gonna solve Biggie's murder. It's too complicated, and there's not enough key people anymore to express what really happened. The key people that they had are mysteriously missing,
and the
which
people who
nobody
actually
seems to know
knows-
what happened to them.
And the people who actually knows, one is in jail, and the other
But
one is saying
there
shit.
was all types of weird shit around Tupac's death from the time it happened.
But that's what I'm saying.
to-
Like, I feel like there's too
What it-
much involved. Like, even when we was watching the documentaries and the shit on it, I was telling him this. I was like, there's so much that surrounds this. There's so many different things that were going on at that time. It's very hard to pinpoint one ulterior motive and one, okay, this is how it happened. It's like, it could have happened this way, or it could have happened that way, or this. There's too much shit surrounding it. And again, not enough key players are alive anymore to speak on it, to clarify.
And then they were saying like the LA was
plus
like
they're
a part
pointing
of,
out all the.
because it was like tying both murders together.
Get over there,
Like,
bro. You Charlie horse or something?
What was you about to say?
They was pointing out all like the theories and pointing out all the wrongs and the autopsies, like certain tattoos not
Autopsy?
being right, and just all types of.
Yeah, no, it's
different-
true. No, it's like,
Leave my man alone, dog.
but that's what I'm saying though. But see, that's the thing. I feel
What
like
you laughing at?
I feel like none of the information.
motherfucker.
I feel like none of the information that we're getting is absolutely true, so to speak. I feel like a lot of it is like he said, she said. Because have we really seen? Is there an autopsy report?
And you know what they're basing this whole situation
really,
off of too?
Where is it? You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
You know what they're basing this whole situation off too? Is that fucking show they had on USA, Tupac and Biggie, whatever.
Yeah, they rehashed the whole thing, and
But
we was
like
watching that.
But it was a fucking show though. Like it wasn't like.
But me and him have watched documentaries where
yeah.
people
Before
have
that,
done like
yeah.
their own
Yeah.
like investigative type
It
thing.
was
And
the
the
guy
honest,
who did Trayvon Martin's case. That was
Yeah.
doing that one.
and the thing about it is the more he dug, you would think that he was about to get to the answer. Like, oh yeah, this is the answer. But then he gets to something else, and you're like, wait a minute. Then it makes you rethink everything that he was just leading down that road, because he'll figure out a path and go down that path. Like, okay, we'll take this into consideration. Let's follow this and see where it leads us as far as the case. And then he would get to a point where it would be like, no, actually, I probably should have been paying attention to this further back. You know what I'm saying? And then now he has to go backwards, go back to that step, and then like go forward again on a new path. It's nuts. Like, I feel like it's just way too much involved in it. And like I said, it's not enough key players. But now, because and also because it's such a high profile crime, you got people that'll just say anything just for attention. So you don't even know if the people that are supposedly telling you information, like rightful information, you don't even know if they actually telling you the truth. They might just be saying some shit just to get their little 15 minutes on TV.
And I was wrong
About?
about Suge Knight and Tupac running the red light. I was wrong about that.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Puffy. that ran the red light.
Yeah.
Puffy and his bodyguard.
Yeah, I remember he
Because
was in the first car.
Yeah, Puffy kept telling
I
his
remember
bodyguard
that.
to make sure he ran that light.
I remember that.
So wait
His
a minute.
bodyguard came out. His old bodyguard basically exposed Puffy and said that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, say yeah. No, I'm interested. Tell me what happened.
Basically along the lines of that he knows that Puffy has something to do with Biggie dying.
Yeah.
Because he's telling him to run the light? Well, if he's telling him to run the light, isn't he trying to get him out of harm's way, though? Like, I'm
Biggie
trying
wasn't in their car. Biggie was in the second
That's
car
what I'm saying.
behind them.
Oh, he was telling his driver to
Yeah.
run the light.
His
to
driver
leave,
was
to
his
leave
security.
Biggie's
Yeah.
car. Okay, now I get what you're saying. I thought you was saying that he was trying to get all of them to run the light,
No, he
like to get out of the way.
No.
Wow. So he was trying to tell him to get.
and then Mace basically put Puffy
Yeah, I
on
remember
blast.
that,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were all types of stuff with things that Craig Mack had said.
Yeah.
Which Craig Mack is now dead.
And that's
Yeah.
why what's his name didn't want to go to his funeral.
That's why he did. That's why he was killed.
Who did he?
Yep.
So they're saying Craig Mack knew some shit too?
Yeah.
No, about what the things Puffy had said
Oh.
or done.
Wow. That's interesting.
And it was his old bodyguard that exposed.
And
all
that's
of
where they
it.
fuck because they got these bodyguards that know everything. They know all this stuff, man.
Dude, that
Yeah, but
seems
you know,
like
there's a
with-
reason why a lot of
with
them
Tupac's
you don't
bodyguards,
hear.
like, they told him not to have guns on him.
Yeah, I remember that. They're
And
like,
shit
yeah.
that. And then we
Which is weird for Death Row,
Yeah.
anybody in Death Row, because
They're all
Death Row,
guns.
they always carry guns. Even at the studio
Yeah.
offices, they carry weapons. So it was like, wait, why would I not carry one in Vegas?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make any
after the
sense.
whole
Especially Vegas.
altercation-
Out of town, out of your element. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
you're famous.
Yeah, sir.
Why would you not carry one? And they had that fight earlier in the evening.
Right.
Yep.
You would think that they would want to be strapped up because you
Exactly.
like, yo, we just beat this dude's ass. Retaliation is most likely gonna come.
Exactly.
Which that fight in itself was another distraction.
Right.
Because they keep focusing on that fight and they're trying to tie in that fight into the shooting. I don't think they had anything to do with each other.
Right.
I feel like the shooting and the killing was
Well, the
already
dude
planned
is
out.
Orlando.
Well,
That's what they got to the
keep
fight
it
with.
Yeah, because he jacked one of the.
But do you
Death
think
Row
that
guys'
those-
chains?
So you
And
think
they
those
was
tie
trying to
into
fight
each
him.
other?
That's
I
how-
don't.
Because keep it in, after they jumped them, they were looking for Pac in them.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like the way it's being described is it making it sound like, okay, they got into a fight with this dude and this dude retaliated and killed Tupac.
Well, no, they was talking about.
I don't feel like it was that simple. I feel like the killing was already set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like what you sent us, it kind of makes sense though.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, you look into it. You know what I'm saying, with the music and everything.
Well, like explain it, like
Yeah.
so the people can understand what you're talking about.
Shit.
So basically, it was a unknown or a new up and coming rapper.
Yeah. They're fucking. We gotta pull out the videos, man, because we'll be going through all this
Well,
content.
nah, on the same thing, you just go below it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just talking about like Cliff Notes.
Well, no,
Like,
it's so.
Oh, it's so
It's detailed and
intricate.
shit.
It's
Yeah,
detailed.
yeah. It's like. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Damn, that's what I'm saying though. That's why I feel like this can't be solved. Like,
The reason why the fight happened between him and him was because the Death Row was jacked from the chain before,
right?
and then when they saw them at the fight, Mike Tyson fight, Tupac flipped out and like.
Oh, I thought it was like a rival gang thing. That's
No,
what
it
they kept
wasn't.
saying too. They
It
get
wasn't.
like everybody kept saying
It
it
had
was a
nothing to
rival.
do with gangs, even though Chiefy D wasn't a Crip and is a Crip or whatever, and that happened to be his nephew.
I'm getting
obviously.
no signal from this bitch, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, I get fucking cheap ass Metro.
And when
PC.
Tupac found out that he was there at the fight,
Oh wait, I found it.
and then he was like, "Man, let's go get him." And then Tupac took the first swing and swung. And they all
But
started
I think
jumping.
with Pac too doing that, he always tried to show out.
Yeah,
He always had something like he had try to have something to prove.
Yeah,
Y'all could
'cause
get
he
mad,
wasn't gangster at all.
get
bro.
mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he had to kind of just given his position.
Right.
All right, so basically, this was the letter that was written by. What was it? Did the dude die or some shit?
He's not dead. He just has the cancer.
Okay, so
Chiefy.
he's dying.
Chiefy D.
Yeah.
Chiefy D.
But they leave names out of it. Well, basically it says there was a major problem with demo stealing. 2 songs that Tupac came out with were written by blank blank. So an unknown up and coming rapper.
Okay.
And that's what it says, was an up and coming rapper. He gave 4 demos to Pac to look over because he met Tupac at the Bonaventure Hotel in LA. Tupac promised that he would look at the demos. The unknown rapper never heard from Tupac, and 3 months later, Pac received the demos. The song Brenda's Got a Baby was released.
Yeah.
Brenda's Got a Baby was written by the unknown rapper and let that slide, but he continued to go in different recording studios. Finally, in 1994, the unknown rapper started making money and was sponsored mostly by Suge Knight. What Knight did not know was that Blank Blank found out that he was being sold to Blank Blank. There was a meeting in Reno and Dumbass and Tupac had dispute about songs that were taken. Dumbass was beaten down by Tupac soldiers. As days went by, there was a meeting with ICG, Gear Gang, Ghost Town, Front Street, 5-2, and A-Tray Hoovers in South Park. A bounty was put on Tupac at night with Knight. Mr. Wright Jr., who was also the head of security for Death Row, was given info to where Tupac was going to be. There were 6 different barricades that no matter what would have happened, no one would have made it out alive. I was the shooter that was told to take Suge Knight out. The unknown rapper was the one that was told to take Tupac out. As for the gun that was used, it will be dropped off at the security booth at Fox 11. Please do not stop or talk to the one dropping off the gun. The reason it seems like I can't read is because it was a transcript.
No, I'm not
of a
even
letter.
worried about that. No, I'm just trying to follow the story. See, that's what I'm saying. These stories is there's so much going on in that. Just a little piece of what he said. Like, you see how much was going on to follow that? That's why I feel like it's like I don't feel like I can trust any of the information. It's so convoluted.
Right.
It's so diluted at this point.
Like you said, that TV show on USA was like the gun was the same gun that killed Tupac and it killed Biggie too. So.
And I don't even know if that show was based off anything
It
real.
wasn't
Like, I don't know if it was
yeah.
for entertainment purposes or if it was like we're actually using like real evidence for shit and kind of creating like our own
Or
theory
like
kind of thing.
How even the old head of security for him keeps denying stuff, but yet they keep bringing up how other people that worked around them keep ending up dying.
No, like the security part, like for
Michael
the
Moore,
police.
Frank Alexander, I guess those
See,
were
Frank
two of
Alexander
other.
was the guy.
Yeah.
He's the one that did that video, and they're talking about we got him. You know, he heard it over the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah.
So,
He's dead.
Right.
That dude that said that he heard that?
yeah. Frank Alexander?
Yeah, isn't he dead? Isn't he
Yeah.
one of the dudes that ended up dying, like disappeared because
Yeah.
he was
Wright Jr. was the
Right.
the head of security for
Yeah.
Death
right.
Row.
Which
Frank
he's still
Alexander-
alive.
He was
there.
working for LA.
Yeah,
He was
Frank
working for the-
Alexander.
He was
Michael
part
Moore.
of one of the documentaries
Yeah, he
that
was in
we
the- in
was
the USA.
dealing
Yeah,
with,
so
and
Frank
he would
Alexander
not
was there.
talk.
Right.
He was like real sketchy,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, now see shit like that. I'm more about actions more than words.
Yeah.
When I saw how he was not responding to him and like how he was trying to like skate over topics and stuff, that made me suspicious of him. Because why would you be doing all that? Body language is a bitch.
Right.
And
See,
if you
that's
know
what
how
I
to
said,
read it.
It's pretty. I think pretty much it was an inside job, dog.
But I don't know. I
Everything
still
keeps pointing to that.
But I
Exactly.
don't think. I definitely think it was an inside job. But I don't think that Suge was involved. Like people
And
think
then
he
the,
was.
remember the documentary was like the guy who was the head of Death Row had something to do with
Yeah.
it.
So did you guys see that special that Ice-T did? He did a special, and they showed it on Fox. I think it was Fox. They showed it on Fox. And
Well,
he-
Law and
What
Order.
was it called?
it was called Tupac and Biggie something. It was like a straight. He was on the phone with Suge Knight. Suge Knight was saying shit too, like, yeah, Tupac could possibly be on an island right now. You never know. Just saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was just like, I don't know, man. Like it was a documentary though. Like,
No, I seen like some videos that say that he's the body wasn't his or something like that.
Yeah, because
I've seen that one. I've seen the one that sightings in Cuba and South
But
America.
see, that's the other problem that we have. Because then it's like, now they're saying that he ain't even dead. So it's like, okay, so then what is the point?
Well, yeah, but they did the same shit with fucking Elvis, man. So.
Don't nobody give a fuck about no Elvis, man. Fuck Elvis. Give a
Hey,
fuck.
man,
I
all
said
them
that shit.
white folks be like, I
Hey,
seen.
don't insult Graceland like that.
Hey, they was like, I seen Elvis over there at the
Ain't nothing
QT.
but a hound dog.
He crying all the time.
But on some real shit though, like
But I'm just saying, though,
just-
like I'm saying, like he was so big to these people that they see Elvis. Elvis ass dead. Elvis,
right.
No,
Just like they try to say they found Hitler in Brazil.
There's so many documentaries on that shit, but
You know
we
what I'm
won't go on that. But
They showed a picture of him.
But my thing is, I just don't see the point of him. Like, what is the point? So he faked it. So now if we're gonna go off of that theory that he's not dead, why?
They said,
There's gotta be a
there
reason
too.
for this
Maybe
shit.
they said
maybe he
Biggie
got
and Tupac
tired.
were assassinated. Them niggas got shot.
Right. But
maybe he
that's-
got tired
but
of
see,
that
that's
life.
bull. You know what
maybe.
though, and I get what you're saying.
No,
but
I'm
that's
just throwing
utter
out
bullshit.
ideas. You never know.
No, because here's the thing.
Maybe
Though
he
we've
wanted to
seen
go
artists
underground.
that want to leave the spotlight. You can leave the spotlight very easily, and trust me when I say people will forget about you very quickly.
Well, I was just watching this video too about some other rapper. I forgot his name. He took a bunch of pills under IG and allegedly committed suicide, but they don't nobody believe he's dead. I forgot his
What?
fucking name. Yeah, he's some fucking whack ass rapper, one of them SoundCloud skinny jean rapper, motherfucking low pump ass type rappers and shit. But he's dark as fuck.
Lil
with
Peep?
teeth. Nah,
Was he white?
Nah, he's a black guy. This was just last night. This was yesterday. Because I follow this one guy. They didn't show him take the substance, but they showed him the notes, the IG notes and all that shit, like, you know, the statuses. I'm in my life bullshit. But there's a video of him taking pills and shit.
I mean, honestly though, I'm just trying to figure out what would be the point. Like, what would be the point of Tupac faking his death? What would be the point of it?
You never know.
I mean, honestly, even if people say, "Oh, he was tired of the spotlight," okay. You know how many celebrities just say, "I was tired of the spotlight and I left."
Rick
You
Moranis.
don't have to fake your death to do that.
I'm on Rick
yeah,
Moranis.
Kim wins. She
Yeah.
doesn't be in the spotlight. Like
Yeah,
that.
Kim
Like,
wins.
I don't feel like that's a valid excuse. You don't have to pretend that you're dead for people to forget about you. And like, when it comes to fame, just stop doing shit, and people will forget about you. Like, the spotlight won't be on you anymore. Trust me.
Then he'd also still be stuck at death row if he didn't.
Maybe he did it to
Not necessarily.
Maybe he did it to get away from Suge. There's so many fucking conspiracy
I
theories.
just don't feel
You
About
can
the
pull
motherfuckers.
up any type of idea.
Yeah.
You can think of.
Maybe he's trying to avoid tax evasion.
Oh no,
you know?
maybe he has something to do with Biggie dying.
Yeah, maybe something.
And he was on the run at
Yeah,
that
but
point.
my
He
thing
knew they
is,
Well,
was
he
that
could be.
he died
Like, you
before
never-
Biggie.
Yeah, he
so that
died
wouldn't-
before Biggie.
No, I'm saying.
Well, maybe that was part
Okay,
of it.
that
That
was
he
part of
died.
it. He set
faked
up
his death to
Biggie's
come
death.
back. Well, that whole Machiavelli shit. He faked his death, come back and took out his enemies. Sass.
I don't know. It's eerie shit. All I know is that I
He did
just
start doing that Machiavelli shit. And then-
I'm not riding
that
on my
Machiavelli thing.
enemies.
I don't know. Personally,
That's
I
my shit.
What?
Oh, what?
I like Hail
We're all
Mary.
jamming out over
Mary,
here.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. I didn't really like the Machiavelli album. It was alright to me. I think All Eyes on Me was better.
The Tupac.
So Tupac, yeah. Not that Machiavelli was trash, but it just wasn't like I was just
What are
like.
you talking about?
He started getting too.
I can
don't
listen to
know,
that
the
shit
whole-
front to back, no, without switching songs.
Okay. And
That's a fire album.
that's okay. That's the best part about America and Earth. It's like we're all different. We all like different stuff. It's okay.
Fuck that.
What? I'm just saying.
No,
to
shut
say
it
to
down.
me,
We
like, he
can't
was-
be indifferent to other people.
Well, he was getting
Beliefs,
too like. I mean,
religion,
I don't know. Sometimes when they get all
preferences.
philosophical like that, and they start getting into like these historic ass like characters, and oh, I'm gonna come back in like 7 days. You start getting into numerology and shit. Like, ain't nobody got time. Nigga, sing the song, okay? Damn,
We gonna
sing the song. Make these asses like make these bitches ass
right now,
clap.
that's
Let's
the
keep
nigga
it
moment.
moving.
Don't give us no math.
Right, like I ain't got time for all that. I don't want to sit here and figure out the number 13 versus the number 7 and figure out what that means to you. Like, bitch, either tell me or you don't want to tell me.
What about the number 13? That's it.
The fuck if I know? That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that those are usually the numbers people use when they use a numerology
I'm all fucking.
shit. Oh, you talking about MS-13?
Fuck that. I can't.
Oh.
They're like Lil Uzi Vert using
That's the only
666.
13 I really know, and that's because I watch Gangland. I don't don't know nothing about
Because
this.
like in the Latino world, the first part is Mexican. 13 stands for the letter M. 13 doesn't alphabet Mexican.
Oh.
It's some, yeah.
You know, see, that's what I'm saying. That was not even my intention because I had no idea.
Yeah, don't speak of that shit again, okay? No,
Negro, please.
See, I'm all about that 10.
see? 10, 10, 3, 20. Long collect cars, man.
No, J is the 10th letter in the alphabet.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a numbers dude. Like as far as like, I don't get numbers. Like when people are like, oh, I have a favorite number. I'm like, why?
I do have a favorite number
But why? What does it do for you?
because it's a number that keeps popping up in my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
same
yeah.
here.
You explained it. There it is. You gave me an answer.
Yeah.
But then it's just weird. It goes back to my great grandparents. It's a number that keeps reoccurring in my whole family's life.
Oh shit.
What, 69? Cochino.
69.
Is that cochino?
No, that's not it.
That's only on
She's
date
like, nah,
night,
that
bitch.
happens, that happens in my personal life, not in my family life.
Let's get personal.
So I don't know, man. I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm gonna just put a stamp on it. Tupac's murder ain't never gonna be solved.
Nope.
Biggie's murder's never gonna be solved.
That shit pisses me the fuck off. Now that I just thought about it.
What was that?
The show that they're coming out with, talking about they found Biggie's killer, or the show about Biggie's killer. The whole,
Oh,
you know,
there's a show about
yeah,
it.
with Johnny Depp and fucking Forrest
Johnny
Whitaker.
Depp.
Oh, yeah. It's
What?
a movie. It's not a show. It's a movie. Yeah.
It's a movie
It's
with
with Johnny
Johnny
Depp
Depp
and Forrest
Whitaker.
I know what you're
Y'all
talking
are
about.
some sorry motherfuckers. How are you gonna make a movie that has no motherfucking ending?
Right.
Exactly.
You are some sorry sons of bitches for
It's
that.
just like in that damn
We
show.
have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen. You haven't found Biggie's murderer. Stop trying to just think of shit.
That's like
That's
watching.
supposed to, when is that supposed
That's like
to
watching
come
that
out?
fucking movie Zodiac. You didn't never find the fucking killer.
Exactly.
The motherfucker, you know, they
I never seen that.
Yeah,
by the way.
true story though. But
It's a
they
true
never,
story,
they never
yeah.
found the
No,
Zodiac
I know
killer.
that, but I never
They
seen
searched
the
and searched, like you get hope, like they gonna catch this motherfucker.
Right.
They gonna,
Isn't that just as bad as when you make a movie with something where we already know the ending?
yeah, it's horrible.
No.
Like Titanic?
No.
Like Titanic,
Yeah.
like we know this boat
You see
gonna
that
sink,
meme I put
like-
up? He's like, Rose, scoot your ass over.
Oh yeah.
Scoot the fuck over,
I showed
man.
him that.
Yeah, you showed it to me.
What happened?
But I mean, like,
No,
sometimes-
because it's a meme that has a Jack in the water and Rose in the fucking the thing when she's floating on. He's like, Rose, scoot the fuck over.
right?
You should put my face on
It
it.
was so much room on that. It was so
I'm
much
gonna do that
room.
shit.
But on some real
Well,
shit though,
no,
like
it's
I
too
feel
late
like,
now. I already
honestly,
gave
the
you the
whole
idea.
time I watched Titanic, I was like, okay, so when is this boat sinking?
Fucking-
Like I was just waiting for the ending
Well,
because we
Steve
all
Harvey,
know how it's
it
going
y'all
was
to
sat
end.
through that dry ass movie.
it was
Cool in the
2-hour
Gang would have
movie.
been unplugged.
It was a 2-hour movie, man.
No, it
3
wasn't. It
hours.
was a 3-hour
Oh,
movie.
shit, I thought it was
It's
2 hours. My
fucking
bad.
long, and I'm sitting now. Don't
They
get
were
me
the
wrong.
first people to fuck in the backseat of a car.
Oh my god. It was true.
It happened on the Titanic.
It's true.
But on some real shit, I was like, well, we kind of know, like, you're, like, people were like, it's such a great movie. I'm like, but you already know what happens, like, before you even watch it.
Well, just like-
Listen, I would rather that than it not have an ending at all.
No, that's true.
Well,
But
just like-
I really didn't know about
just like-
that. When
just
is
like-
that supposed to be coming
Just like
out?
with Pearl Harbor, that
I
fucking
don't know.
movie.
I'm
too.
not going
yeah.
to watch it though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about though. It has Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker in it.
Johnny
Look,
Depp.
I was
lazy
hearing
eye
about this, but I
motherfucker,
never
little
really.
cockeyed
I
son
thought it was
bitch.
fake. I thought it was fake news.
What was
He
that?
thought it was fake news.
I thought it was fake.
I thought it
so-
was fake news. Get this man some more hurricane.
I mean, on some real shit though, like, so they're making a movie about what? About Biggie's
Biggie's
killer?
killer,
Like,
yeah,
they're saying
the-
that they found him?
the whole
or-
investigation.
It's just the investigation from the night he
It's basically
died
that
to
same-
like.
So it's a pointless movie,
It's-
just like you said, because there really is no
It's
end
basically
to
that
it.
show that was
Yes.
on USA, but with Forrest Whitaker and Johnny Depp, and it's rated R.
Oh my god. Okay. Why?
There is no motherfucking definitive ending to it.
There
I'm not
ain't.
wasting my time on that bullshit.
It's like a waste. Yeah, no, that seems.
I won't
very
even watch it
stupid.
on bootleg for the price of on the house. I'm good.
I mean, that really does sound
I
stupid.
watch it
don't
on
know.
Showbox.
In that case, I might.
He's like,
I wouldn't be watching on Showbox.
For free
man,
99, I
for
would.
free 99.
Yeah,
not
for
even.
free 99.
But
it's a
see, but see,
possibility.
but
During
see,
monsoon season,
but see,
while
but
I
see,
would like half watch it
Hey,
though.
but
Like
see,
I wouldn't be like
but
into
see,
it.
but see, that costs time though. You don't get that hour and a half back of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you half watch it. Like you're doing something else,
I'll
like
put-
while it's on.
Maybe I'll
like
put
you're
it
not
on.
really paying
Maybe I'll
attention.
put it on when I'm trying to showbox and chill. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, Showbox and chill.
Showbox
Showbox.
and
Showbox,
chill.
man. Showbox.
She gonna pop up. Is that Johnny Depp?
Get your head back down there.
You might,
Call
yeah,
me
you might
crybaby,
lose,
bitch.
You might lose some points if Johnny Depp pop up.
Call me Hanson.
Yeah, the ladies love Johnny Depp.
Call
with
me
his
Edward
crazy
Scissorhands,
stuff.
bitch. Just like
Johnny Depp is a crazy mofo.
He is
Man,
crazy,
see, that's
man.
what people got put on my Snapchat. I go, what am I watching? I said I was watching old school 21 Jump Street. All the young cats don't know nothing about it.
I've never even seen the original.
It's fucking
I know
good.
there is an original, but I've never seen it.
I mean,
It's like it's a series. It's
They
not a
talk
fucking,
about it.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
funny
that's right.
because he was in the second one, right?
Yeah, he was Johnny Depp was in the first one.
Was he? I
Yeah,
thought it was
because
the first
He was?
Yeah, he was part of the biker gang.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody,
He was
everybody,
undercover. Him and the
Yeah.
other dude.
everybody
yeah,
that was
yeah.
in the original show was in there. Like the black girl that gave him the car, she
Yeah.
was in the original show.
Oh shit!
And
I
the
didn't know
Chino, and then you know the Chino that was in the show. He was on the TV when they were doing the prom.
Yeah.
When they're sitting there doing the whole trade with the piñata and stuff.
Uh.
And D-Ray Davis and them were in there. When D-Ray and them were in there, fucking that Chino's on the TV. And then
Holy shit.
And then Johnny Depp and the other guys are part of that fucking motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even catch all those references. Well, it's probably because I never seen the
I
original
never
one, so
seen
there's that.
it, so, yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's what-
say it.
Yeah.
They actually said it.
Yeah, they go.
No, I know they
They're
did make some references to
Oh,
the
they're
original
like,
one,
oh,
but again, I never seen
like,
the
oh,
original, so
what-
I didn't get.
They're like,
all
oh, we
the
used to be from the
references.
Jump Street. We were from the Jump Street Division too. Yeah. That was funny. They both get shot up.
Yeah.
It's dope.
They got shot in the neck, right?
Yeah, this fucking shit is dope. Fucking D-Ray.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
The one that
that.
ripped off his nose, that was
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Was
Okay.
he eating the peanut butter?
Yeah.
That shit
just-
was
I don't
funny.
They just need to quit it.
And you
Stop
ever,
trying to.
you ever seen Jason Goes to Hell?
Yeah.
Of course, I saw
Well, the
that
guy,
bullshit.
the Duke was the captain in fucking 21 Jump Street. The black dude.
Yeah.
She was only your woman because she ain't had a taste of the Duke yet. Yeah. Go ahead, Duke. Go ahead, Dookie.
Jason go to hell.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, I feel like this whole, like, oh, we discovered who did this, like, and they make a TV show out of it or some shit. I'm like, you're lying.
Get the
you're full of
facts
shit.
first. Yeah, get the.
No, because here's the thing. Okay, so like for instance, and I was telling Uncle Kev this shit the other day. So like they have these shows, like where they're like, okay, we go deep sea diving, we find this ship that sank
yeah, like
years
the
ago,
treasure,
and it's
yeah.
got all kinds of treasure and
Treasure,
shit on it,
yeah.
and they're like, and we're gonna find it. And they base the whole show off of them getting down to this boat and pulling up this treasure that's been buried for like centuries, right? Now, we live in the now age where news is 24/7. If these motherfuckers really went down to the bottom of the ocean and
some
pulled up
treasure.
all this treasure from centuries ago, do you think for 1 second that we gonna wait till the season finale to hear about it? Hell no, that shit gonna be on the news right away. It's gonna be on CNN, it's
Right.
gonna be on Fox, it's gonna be on Yahoo.
TMZ and shit,
It's gonna be
yeah.
everywhere because
YouTube.
it's actual real news. And that's why whenever they make these trailers about, oh, season finale, do we finally uncover the treasure? I'm like, no,
no.
you didn't. And don't try to trick me into watching it because I know you ain't find shit. Because if you
Stay
did,
tuned
it
for
would be on the
season 2.
fucking news
Well, that-
already.
Stay tuned for season 2.
Yeah, that's right. That's what they always do. They're like, oh, stay tuned for season 2. It's like, you motherfuckers ain't never gonna find this shit. Just like they're like, oh, we're finding Hitler. We're finding out how he really died. If you found out how he died and it was different than what they said,
Give me
it
30.
would've
Give me
been-
one 30-minute episode. We're cool.
It would have been on the news. There's no reason why we
Right.
would wait till your season finale is over for us to figure out.
Well,
Oh,
they show
you
they got-
finally found out. Like that's bullshit.
Well, they
to
show
me,
they got
and I-
Finding Bigfoot. Motherfucker,
Yeah,
you
like,
ain't ever
and-
gonna.
If you found Bigfoot, do you really think that everybody's gonna wait for your season finale to show it? Absolutely not. And would you hold on to that information till the season finale? No. You would be like,
I'll be
look,
telling
I got
everybody.
video right here, bitch.
I got
Look.
Bigfoot. Show me your
I
titties. I'll show
found
you Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Alive right here, bitch. Look at it. Look
Pay-
at it.
pay me,
Look-
bitch.
Right?
Pay me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like these shows, you can just see through the bullshit. If you just think common sense, there's no point to watch these shows sometimes. Because, like, what I hate is that they drum up all this, like, and all this excitement, for the show and stuff. Like, oh, will we find Bigfoot? Oh, yeah. And then they show, like, these clips from the show where it's like, oh, my God, is that a footprint? Yes, a foot. That's all it is a footprint.
Talking
You
about
still
shows.
ain't find that nigga. Like,
Talking about shows, Boogie. What was that? The Sons of Anarchy remake.
Oh, the Mayans.
Yeah.
Anarchy
It was a remake?
Oh, it's not a remake.
No,
It's
it's
a
not a
spin-off.
remake. It's a spin-off of it.
Oh my god.
The Mayans. brother.
I never seen that show, so I wouldn't know.
I've seen the Sons of Anarchy, but yeah.
Oh Lord, help you.
I wouldn't even understand what the spinoff is for.
Oh Lord, help you. Yo, it's,
I keep hearing it's good.
Is it
but-
bad?
it's gonna be badass, dog. I
It
mean,
hasn't come out yet.
it's not. It's gonna be
Well, it's just like
badass.
they're doing a spinoff for the Fast and the Furious with the Rock's character.
Oh yeah, him and
and,
Jason Statham.
Yeah. It's because it's the Rock and he sells. everything he does sells.
Yeah, even that corny movie's coming out now. What's it called? The Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. Yeah, I'm still. Somebody just now explained that plot to me because I was like, okay, I keep seeing a trailer, but I don't understand why he's in this situation. Like, I get it, what I'm seeing, but my question is plot.
What's the plot? Yeah.
Why are we here? That's what I need to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna watch a movie,
Was it?
you
I think
kind of
it explained it.
No, the trailers don't explain it, but somebody explained it to me, and I was like,
Where his family gets caught in the building and some terrorists.
no,
or something
what it
like
is,
that?
okay, so really what it is, the skyscraper, the building itself, it has a city built within it. So it's like a whole extra city. Basically, like, take Phoenix and build it into a skyscraper. And they're like their own city within a city. And so that's why they have all this top-notch security, because these people are like, no.
The elite and shit.
Right,
he's the
they're like,
head-
this is our city.
And he's the head of security. So.
Right, and he's the head of security, but some people are trying to break into the skyscraper, and of course, because he's head of security,
And
his family is involved in it, and so now he has to
Oh,
go and
see,
save.
I was confused. I thought it was that they basically came to him, understanding he was the head of security.
Right.
I thought they came to him
So
to
do you
try
s-
and break into.
And do you see what I'm saying now? The plot doesn't really, it's not really good. It's not explained well.
It's
through
not
the
good
trailer.
advertising. They just show all the cool parts. And with trailers
They
like
show
that,
you all the action shit,
Yeah,
but they don't
exactly.
explain to you the
and
storyline.
when
Like, you
shitty
don't
about trailers
understand.
like that, they show all the good parts.
Yeah.
And you already, when you go to the movies, those are the only good parts.
Right, those are the only good parts of the movie.
Like you said, like when we watched the Infinity War, he thought that Hulk was gonna be in it.
The Hulk was a pussy in that
He
movie.
wasn't. Like,
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
Because
So
the trailer showed the Hulk
Have you
running.
finally seen it? Oh,
Yeah,
you-
he's-
I
you
finally
like-
seen it. No, I've seen Infinity War.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was him that
like,
didn't.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, there was pieces of that movie that I feel like was in the second part that they showed in this trailer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times movies will do that. When they're
Yeah.
going to split up a movie into two parts, they'll show some parts from the second movie
Yeah.
in the trailer of the first one
Yeah.
to get you to go see it.
For that part,
Exactly. And then you be sitting there waiting for that part. And you're like, wait, I didn't see that part. Well, what the fuck is this? They duped me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, did you see it? You saw it, Jay, right?
That's how
What,
Marvel
the actual
gets you,
trailer
man.
or the movie?
The movie.
Yeah.
You haven't. Okay.
probably won't, but still.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I
You
don't
can
even
give it
know
away and shit.
what's
I
going
don't
on with
give a
that shit.
fuck.
I feel like I could have done without the first one. I feel like the second one is probably going to be the best one because I feel like that's when everything's going to come to a head.
I don't know. I liked the first one. Though.
The first Avengers or
No.
Infinity War.
well, Infinity War was based off the comic, and some characters wasn't in the movie that was in the comic.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, it's not
I feel like they had a shit ton of superheroes in that movie. I was like, how many more motherfuckers you gonna squeeze into this
Well,
motherfucker?
the person that was people,
Well, the
people that
Dr.
was supposed to be in
Strange
the
and all
movie
them and that
was-
motherfucker.
Silver Surfer was in the
The boomerang.
Silver Surfer was in the comic book,
J.
in the Infinity War comic book, and Adam Warlock was a part of getting the gauntlet off Thanos.
Where is X-Men in that bitch?
What?
X-Men, they're Marvel, ain't they?
Yeah, but they're not part of the Avengers.
They
though.
fight
That'd be
each
tight
other.
if Wolverine
They
just
fight
popped
each
up
other,
out of
though.
nowhere.
Let's talk
They
about
really
motherfucker
don't. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, though, they really
They
don't
will
have
fight
any-
each other though. X-Men and
They what?
Avengers fight each other in the comics.
Are they going? Is that going to be part of Infinity War though, or
No,
is
it's
this
gonna be
something?
part of a different phase in the MCU.
Oh, Marvel in their phases.
Yeah.
Who whooping the kid's ass?
I don't know.
Take your baby home. You know what time it is?
I bet you one of those kids fell.
So Jay, did you follow the comics and shit? Like, you know all about it, or you just watched the movie?
No, I just watched the movie.
Okay, you like me then, so I don't know all of the comic book storylines and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I learned a lot of that shit from him.
Listen, after Spider-Man died for like the 30th time when I was like 8, I stopped.
Spider-Man died?
They always be dying in comics.
Oh, see, I told you. I didn't read
Spider-Man, fucking Superman, Doomsday
Captain
fucked him
America
up.
died.
Yeah, they died for like the 30th time and I was done. I was like, I can't
Everybody
do this
dies? I didn't know everybody
shit. Everybody in
dies.
my life keeps leaving me. I can't do it.
This
Yeah.
got real serious real
Oh,
fast.
Yeah, yeah.
A
No, yeah,
somber
Captain
moment.
America does die in the
So what
comic books.
separational
He's gonna
issues?
die.
Captain America's a garbage character.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, Uncle Kev be the one that's filling me in on all this shit because I was like, why is everybody like fighting? Everybody's just mad. Like, But what's funny is when they
Tell
have
me why
their,
you man.
what's funny is when they have their solo movies, you never see anybody else pop up, but they in the same city.
Except Captain America with that Civil War joint.
It's funny because
Well, Captain America and all his movies have included other people. I'm talking about like when they doing like solo movies, like Black Panther. What was the other characters in Black Panther?
I don't know
because
them
they was
fools.
in Wakanda. They wasn't in Africa.
Yeah, see, he was in New York. Everybody else is in New York. They in Africa. But I'm just saying, like, even the Hulk, when he had his movie, they didn't have any extra characters pop up in any of his movies.
And I think what you call it, Ed Norton played
Tony
a good
Stark
Hulk.
showed up in the end, but yeah.
I don't know which one is that the better version? Like
The
the one that they did
Incredible
when they
Hulk.
did it the
Yeah.
second time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Incredible
See, I
Not the
would have
first
liked
one.
it if they actually did one with She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that might come down the pike,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
I'm surprised they haven't
Marvel's
done
definitely
one.
gonna do it. They definitely gonna do
Oh,
it.
I'm sure it's another phase.
Exactly.
It's another way to make money. Like Marvel's prestige.
give
It's just
them
like what we was talking about.
They need a
Marvel-
Puerto Rican Hulk. That's what they need.
a Puerto Rican Hulk.
You gonna say
With pretty hair.
You gonna try out for the part? Listen.
You got a
dope.
Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Y'all got a
Yo.
Hispanic hero, right? No.
I can see it.
Y'all got a Hispanic hero.
Who?
Who?
They killed him already.
Speedy Gonzalez doesn't count. What the fuck you talking about?
I was trying to say.
I wouldn't call him a superhero,
I
though.
was
They
asking.
they
I was
killed
asking
Diablo
Judah.
off in the first fucking movie he was in, man. That's the only Mexican fucking superhero they gave us.
No,
he
they
was a
gave y'all
fucking-
Nacho Libre.
First of all, I'm get Jack Black fucked up in this motherfucker.
Roberto Clemente's been dead for years. Puerto Ricans have no hope.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
what do we got?
Fuck you talking
We got,
about?
I was asking. I
Vicente
wasn't saying
Hernandez.
whether-
Hey, that's who we
Yeah,
got.
for real, though. Do y'all have, like...
We got Chante. That's it, Holmes, and he's a fucking accordion playing ass motherfucker.
They got fucking El Chapo and we got fucking.
Ah, but Chapo.
El Chapo guy.
That's fucking.
El
Super.
Chapo's
That's a
done.
superhero.
El Chapo's done.
I was talking about superheroes, not villains.
You said what?
I was talking about superheroes, not villains.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true,
See,
though.
Captain America, his shield kind of looks like the Puerto Rican flag with the one star.
Well,
Just
can we
saying.
have- can we-
Not trying to knock and ruin all the little white kids' dreams, but
You know, can we have
It's
Capitán
true,
Boricua? I can't, motherfucker. Can we get one of that shit? And we know what Jay's being for fucking Halloween, bitches. You know, we fucking got Capitán Boricua and that shit. I'm down with the homie. I got you, homie.
Captain Puerto Rican?
No, we have.
Yeah.
eh,
You know,
I like
Black
it. I
Panther
like the
and
ring to
Blade.
it. I like
Black
it.
Panther and Blade and Spawn was our superheroes. So yeah.
Spawn was dope.
Michael
Spawn was a
Jack.
black character.
But y'all got a lot. Y'all got what's his name? Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Jax.
That's
Mortal
that's Mortal
Kombat?
Kombat, papa.
That's not a superhero, nigga. Like,
Jax was tight.
Fuck
He
yeah,
had
it
to
was.
Yeah,
get
he
metal,
was,
he
but
had
he
to get
wasn't a
metal
superhero.
arms there for his power.
You guys have fucking Cyborg. What else you guys got? Damn, they even give
Wasn't
you.
the Wonder
Green Lantern
Twins.
originally black?
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now they're
Green
making him a Jotito.
They got all types of. Well, even Static Shock was black.
Fucking now.
Nobody said that we didn't have no characters though.
No,
Like,
I was asking.
now I
I
feel
was just
bad
saying.
because now I'm trying to think about any Hispanic characters
why
and I
I'm
can't.
asking, 'cause I
I
know
can't think
y'all-
of any, and now
The only
I
one
feel
they gave us
like,
about was Diablo, and they killed him in the fucking first fucking. They killed him.
like now I feel like we really need to get some
That's
like
what I'm
for
saying,
real,
'cause
for
they
real,
got
some
the-
Hispanic
they got the
superheroes
women,
out
Wonder
there.
Woman.
That's what I said. I mean,
They broke
That's
the mold
it, man.
now.
That's it.
Now that they got white America used to characters like superheroes that are not white with Black Panther.
see, now we come
Now-
with
now it's now the
Captain
game.
Puerto Rico.
Right, the door is open now for y'all to slide through with
We
y'all's
fucking killed the
peoples
box
now and be
office,
like,
man.
yo, we got characters too.
We killed it,
But
man.
who do y'all have?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
None.
That's why we.
Nobody.
That's why right
Zero.
from here
There's
on out,
not one.
all my
There's not one
Latinos.
Hispanic like superhero in
Not
any
that I know of,
universe,
like,
Hey, all my
in
Latinos.
DC or Marvel.
Not
We
that I
gonna
have
boycott DC and Marvel. Fuck them till they give us a fucking legit character, man.
that's-
Real shit.
On some real shit, like
We
I
finally
didn't
got
even
our
realize
movie.
that there wasn't. I could have sworn there was at least
All
one.
right, fool.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like I feel like.
Like I
there's
said, they
at
gave us
least
Diablo.
one.
They gave us Diablo, and he was a fucking gangbanger out the joint. So that's what they gave us.
Diablo.
Yeah,
Who the fuck
fucking
is Diablo?
Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah.
He was all tatted up. He was
That
out the
movie
joint.
that nobody
Count.
watched.
That don't count.
But that's what I'm saying.
South Park made fun of that shit.
That's all they
Yeah.
gave us, brother. That's all they gave
That's
Latinos
true,
was him.
That's true. That's true.
That's all they gave us. They fucking gave us a
Will
gang banging
Smith
ass.
was in that movie.
That's
The
what-
little crackhead girl that played Harley Quinn.
Right.
Fuck out of here. That shit don't count.
I'm just saying but that's all they gave us, homie. They gave us the
not even
scrap.
superheroes. They anti-heroes. So it's like,
Yeah, they're really not.
We
gave
ain't got none.
They gave us the scraps. Listen.
I mean, but on some real shit. Between now and the next podcast, look, we need to figure out some Hispanic superheroes. I know that there's got to be some out
I'm
there.
just
There's
saying.
got to be like. I'm serious. Like, there's got to be, and if there's not, then
They gotta do something about
we
it.
have identified a problem.
Yes.
We
Like
have
I said, we
identified a
finally
problem.
got our movie, Black Panther.
But it's like what they said though. But they got a point though. We
Yeah.
never really we always had black superheroes.
Yeah.
Now they didn't get as much of a push as the white superheroes did, but there was always some black superheroes.
True.
They ain't got shit
Right.
at all, like to look
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
at all. Like
So until we get the characters I scared, I'm boycotting all that fucking comic book bullshit.
you don't even watch it anyway.
As
so-
long as that gives me more reason to fucking have my people. And I'll pay for that bullshit until we get our own character. Shout out to the homies. Shout out to the Black Panther homies, all that shit. They got you guys, but fuck the motherfuckers.
Look at me.
I was all Black Panther, what the fuck? And then I thought about it.
Yeah, when I think about the Black Panther party, we're talking about Black Panther.
What kind of character
Black
would a
Panther.
Hispanic character be though?
Just a regular, just like every other kind of character, just fucking Latino.
No, but I mean, like, what kind of powers would he have?
Knock motherfuckers out.
What you mean? They got all these little fake ones?
What? You found some like third party ones.
Tell him how you mad, son.
Yeah. El Diablo.
That's the motherfucker
That's
that
what
he's
Suicide
dead.
Suicide Squad.
And that's it, fool. He was like, El Diablo.
We got long as saying to get to the next one. It's like,
That's DC too, so yeah.
it's cool. I'm gonna go bake this pie while I wait.
What the? Look. White Tiger.
Who the
Is
fuck
this
is
bad?
that?
Exactly.
And he's called White Tiger.
It sounds
Yeah.
like a fucking lucha libre
Anaya
motherfucker.
Corazon. Nobody knows.
What?
Renee Montoya. Nobody
But
knows.
those are fucking bitches. Those are
El
characters.
Gato Negro. Nobody knows.
Those are all fucking characters from Mexico. It has nothing to do
Victor
with DC.
Manchada.
Zoe Zidane is
Firebird.
Hispanic,
Wildcat. Nobody knows. Bonita Juarez. Yolanda Montes. Andrea Rojas.
Socorro.
Are these
De
superheroes?
puntas en la.
Are these superheroes just saying names?
Right? It's
We're
like,
shutting this down.
It's time to wrap it up. We've been here in your ears for a while.
y'all tired of us?
They tired of us over here at this
tired of
this
these
anonymous location.
All these niggas.
But we're coming out the vault. You know where we're at. If you don't know, now you
No,
know.
you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know where we're at.
Shout out to all the sponsors, HL Productions,
Shit.
Rolo, everybody that fucks with us, 4XL
Wait,
Entertainment.
Rolo sponsors us? Where my candy at then? Oh, we talking about
Shout out to Anonymous J. Oh,
Of course, always my partner in crime, Anonymous J. Super shout out to the homies. You know, me and Jay, we fucking boycotting bullshit ass comic book movies. Fuck y'all.
hashtag real talk shit talkers.
Exactly. Shout out to my
Marvel,
man.
get you some Hispanic superheroes.
We gonna hit y'all niggas up.
Let's
Don't
get it
worry.
done.
I'll be at your front door.
Get it
Fucking
done.
Stan Lee, motherfucker. Hook us up, dog. Give us one. Hook us up.
Before you pass.
I know, cause
Yes.
you looking like a fucking like you got, look like you
Looking
got,
like he's getting close.
looking like you got the cats.
Yes.
Wow.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Shout out to my crew, fucking my boy Uncle Kev,
Yep.
HL. So we're gonna be out this shit, bounce like stripper booty. Tune in every Monday. We're gonna be dropping them.
To hear your girl's favorite Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yo, but anyway, we out this bitch, much love. Yeah.
Chuck Deuces.
Peace.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, welcome back. HL Productions presents Talking Chit